Welcome to Super Speakers Season 1 Finale. On behalf of Success Gyan, good evening everyone. Namaste, Namaskar, Namaskaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Vanakam, Sasriyakal, Pranab, Adab, and a very, very warm welcome to all of you joining us from various parts of the country, India, and the world. Firstly, welcome to our YouTube channel and welcome to this finale. Let me take a moment to thank you all for taking your valuable time out and joining us in the hunt for the next best speaker in the country. If you can see me and hear me loud and clear, then can you in the comment box just say good evening and please add an emoticon of how the feeling is right now. If you're supporting all the finalists, then give them a thumbs up. You want to send a love emoticon. You want to just say a smile. Just let us know where you are from. Come on. And we just want to check that you are ready to comment in the comment box. So do that right away. Whoa. And we can see all of those comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Divya Vitlani and I shall be your virtual host. You can see I'm all set and I'm super duper excited to bring this finale on to your screens. Let me begin by informing you that this is a live event and it is not streamed anywhere. Which means that the way we interact and be a part of this finale is through the comment box, the chat box. So you please ensure that you're cheering, supporting, and being there for every finalist and of course your favorite jury members as well. Don't forget to take selfies, okay? You can see us and we want to see you as well. So all you need to do is when you're taking selfies, use the hashtags. Hashtag, the first one is Super Speaker and the second one is hashtag Success Gyan. Let me repeat that again. Hashtag Super Speaker and hashtag Success Gyan. Now, you need to post it on Instagram and Facebook and tag us. On Instagram, our Instagram handle is Success Gyan India and on Facebook, our Facebook page is Success Gyan. Now, if you're not following us on any of these platforms, then I highly recommend that you follow us. Why? Because you can be a part of this community of lifelong learners. You can continue your journey of holistic transformation and most importantly, you will get notified about all the upcoming events. And come closer, let me tell you something. You will also get notified as to how you can be here on this stage. Yes, you heard that right. You will get notified about how you can be up right here on the stage. How exciting and how cool is that? If that's exciting, just type yes, 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 yes in the comment box. And with that, when we click on the hashtags, you know, we can see each other, we can like each other's post, comment on the post. So it's hashtag Super Speaker, hashtag Success Gyan. With that, welcome once again, everybody. Welcome to Super Speaker. Super Speaker is India's first ever reality show to find the next best speaker in the country. What a wonderful journey this has been. We started on the 1st April 2021 and such amazing response. We got 40,185 registrations. I get goosebumps as I talk even about it on the numbers because such an amazing, amazing response. Now, out of all of these, we went on to choose the Super 250. Now, these Super 250 were a part of Inspirathon 2021. This was a 12-hour marathon with inspiring stories, 250 inspiring stories inspiring India. And we made a world record as we entered Asia Book of Records and India Book of Records. So from Super 250 right there, we came down to Super 100. From Super 100, right here this evening, we will have the Super 10. And if you're as excited as we are, then come on, and clap emoticon in the comment box. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super duper excited because we'll have the 10 of them right here. And let me tell you, all the 10 finalists will get scholarship worth 1 lakh. And let me tell you that the second runner-up will get 50,000 rupees cash, runner-up will get 75,000 rupees cash, and the winner will get 1 lakh rupee cash prize. And most importantly, the trophy, the trophy, that's what everybody is wanting this evening, all of them. And they will get to partner with us, partner with Success Gyan, and be on this stage along with world-class trainers. Oh, how cool is that? Just before we get started, I want to check with all of you. When did you know about Success Gyan? Which year did you know about us? Which year did you attend a program with us? So just let us know which year, okay? And if it's the first time you're a part of Success Gyan, then just write first in the comment box. Let me take a look at some of them. Okay, 2014, 2019, 2021 online. Yeah, COVID happened, right? So everything went online. Ooh, okay. Thank you. So now let me tell you all what's lined up. Okay, we are super duper excited bringing this finale to you. So in this finale, we will have our 10 finalists fighting through 3 rounds, delivering it to become the next best speaker in India. Along with this, we will have a lot of fun because we have amazing jury joining us, and let me not forget to inform all of you that we have a very, very special gift and a very special announcement. So, let me start by actually telling you how you all also watching this will get prizes. So for the first time ever, we're getting a program called Life Mastery. Now, this is an initiative by Success Gyan, and we will have Success Gyan trainers who will take you through this life mastery. Now, as a part of our mission, we want you to master every area of your life, and that's why this is the Life Mastery program. A very exclusive program, specially curated, specially designed, so that you could create an extraordinary life for yourself. Now, in all the areas, it's very important, right? Mind, body, emotions, physical health, finances, time, business, all of this, so that you can carve a life of holistic abundance and fulfillment. Now, let me tell you, this is happening on the 14th of May, 2022, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it is priced at 19,999. Why am I saying this right now? Because for all those of you who are watching us live at this finale, you can get this for free. Yes, I'm repeating again, and look at my expression because I'm super happy saying that. You can get this for free. How? Just stay tuned and we shall let you know on the same. Now, with all of that, we cannot wait to get started. So let me check with all of you. Are you ready to get started with the Super Speakers Season 1 Grand Finale Hunt for India's Best Speaker? Then just say yes in the comment box. I love the comment box right now. Thank you. Great energy exchange happening right there. Okay, to begin off with Super Speaker Season 1 Finale, gives me such an honor to bringing up on your screen because he's a jury member and oh my God, what should I say? He's trained hundreds and thousands of people from across the world, just not on business and personal development, but on techniques which are necessary to excel as a trainer, leader, and coach. Yes. Our Success Gyan trainers have all been trained under him. Rich Dad, advisor, international speaker, and author of international bestsellers. We call him Master of Masters. Such an honor to have him join us from US. On your screen, everybody, Blair Singer.
Congratulations to all you super speaker finalists from over 40,000 people. You guys are the final shortlisted 10. Congratulations and thank you for the messages that you put out to the world. Now, only one of you is going to win, and we know that. But just remember, all of you are winners because every single one of you have taken the time to put your message, your wishes, and your good intentions to the rest of the world. And that's a very, very big deal. So again, congratulations, and may the best speaker win.
Thank you so much, Blair, for joining us. And we couldn't have asked for a better start than this note from your end. And with that, it's now time for us to kickstart the Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale Hunt for India's Best Speaker. It's incomplete if we don't have him come right here and welcome you all, because this man is a man with a very, very big heart. And let me tell you, he has a vision for India like nobody else does. He's an entrepreneur, author, a visionary who's on a mission of revolutionizing the education system in India. He is known for his superpower of manifesting vision to reality like this. He just thinks about it, it happens, and he creates a record, a part of milestone. I'm super, super excited to get him up on this stage. So everybody, you know who I'm talking about. Any guesses? Put it in the comment box. Yes, yes, yes. Just type yes, yes, because it is the S. Please help me welcome CEO and founder of Success Gyan, Surendran J. With love, we call him Suren. Hi, Suren. Good evening. Oh my God. You must be super excited. This is the closest to your heart. So I'll let you take over.
Thank you so much, Divya. We love your energy, the way you get things started. Thank you so much. Very good evening. What an amazing, amazing day. It's been a journey of more than a year. Super Speaker actually started on April 1, 2021. What an amazing journey. From 40,185 participants, we went to Super 250. From Super 250 to Super 100. From 100, jury, public voting. We went to Super 10. And today the finals, where we're really going to find who's the best among 10, who's going to become India's next best speaker. And Success Gyan can partner with him and start promoting him. We are super, super, super excited. From Team Success Gyan, we just want to share how does this all start? How did Super Speaker actually start? In 2021, late 2020, November, December, I was talking to the team and I was telling that it's COVID round 2 is coming. People are getting so negative. Whenever you open a WhatsApp or see a television news channel, it's only COVID negative. Can we do something to inspire our community? That is how actually Super Speaker started. We said, why can't we run a reality show where we run it on social media? People post videos about success, inspiration, so that they can motivate their friends, family, and the community. So that was the first reason why we thought of Super Speaker. Second reason, the training and coaching industry is exploding in India. Anyone and everyone calls himself a trainer or coach. We said, why can't we actually show them what it takes to become a truly world-class trainer? That was the second reason. Third, Success Gyan is also looking for trainers. So we said, why don't we run this reality show so that we can inspire people, show what it takes to become truly world-class, and also find great talent. With that little thought we started, we never thought we'll have 40,185 people register and put that success video out. It's been such an amazing journey from Team Success Gyan. We are so humbled. We are thrilled. Today I'm super, super excited. And before we're going to start and tell you how the whole rounds are going to happen, I'm going to call my fellow jury members. And I want to thank them because it's a lot of time for us to actually go through every video, shortlist, and get it. And the 100 to 10 was really, really tough. So I'm going to start by inviting the first jury member for the evening. Can I have India's leading transformation trainer, Prachi Maikar, on stage, please? Welcome, Prachi. What an amazing, amazing journey it's been. Tell me, how has Super Speaker journey been for you?
It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Suren, for having me on board. And like I always say, the biggest blessing is always the biggest challenge because that's where your growth happens. So I think as a part of the jury, the greatest challenge for us has been actually cutting down on this fabulous herd of amazing speakers. And that's where our expansion is happening along with theirs. So I'm really looking forward to us hitting like higher gears. And absolutely, like the transformation, the inspiration that we're looking at, it's happening with every single step, every single round that we're experiencing. So blessed, privileged, and super excited to be here. Thank you, Suren.
Thank you so much, Prachi. Welcome. Please be seated. It's going to be lots of fun, lots of learning, lots of inspiration. I think the bar is really setting high now. Thank you, Prachi. Please be seated. Next we have, I love this gentleman. We call him a minimalist. He's completely grounded. And what he's done for trainers and coaches in India is phenomenal. Can we have India's leading digital coach, Siddharth Rajshekhar, here? Welcome, Sid. Welcome, Sid. I think we should punch it out for this. From an idea, where we are today, it's like a dream come true, right? What a journey it's been. Those videos inspiring people, the ripple effect it's been creating. It's been inspiring for us. Yes. Can you share?
Yeah, for me, it's been I've been in the digital space for some time. So going through this journey and watching how, so many people were able to bring themselves out there. I'm talking about normal people who have never done videos before, putting out inspirational messages, watching them go from like a caterpillar to butterfly, just putting themselves out there was such a heartwarming feeling. And it was very tough as jury looking at all those videos and with each and every video, it got even more difficult for us to choose who is better. But again, the point here is not about the winning. It's about the kind of transformation that people are going through. So Suren, I'm totally with you on that. What we started off as, a super speaker has turned out not just as a reality show, but it's really created ripple effect in terms of inspiring people all over the country. So I'm so happy that we're finally here at the top 10 and waiting to see what happens. Yes.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really tough, I guess. This is going to be the toughest way for us to find the one, but we're all ready. Thanks, Siddharth. Thank you for being for the process, because you're one person who's been all through the journey and really helping us out. Next, we have a person who's really inspiring women in the country. And why that is very special? Because of the 10 people in the finals, 6 are women. Can we have India's leading life coach, Pooja Punit, on stage? Pooja, you must be super thrilled. You have 6 women in the final. Okay, I'm sure you're super thrilled. How's the journey been?
Simply fabulous. But as I stand here, I have butterflies in my stomach for all the participants. I'm so deeply reminded of all those days where we were being judged for different things, maybe not in such a professional jury manner, but we definitely put ourselves out there. So I can only imagine what they are going through right now. And I think I'm reminded of all those very milestone moments of disappointment, rejection, winning, all of that is coming together. And I'm so thrilled that such a beautiful opportunity I think these people are getting. So really happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Pooja. It's been amazing. I know the last round from 100 to 10 was so difficult. We used to have sleepless nights having conversation. It's so tight, very difficult to find, but it's been an amazing journey, right? Amazing journey. Really looking forward. Let's really find who's the winner today. The last person I'm going to invite is a very dear friend. He's the first Success Gyan trainer, and I have to give him credit for how the whole journey of Super Speaker also was done. The person I went to when I said Super Speaker, what to do for the format, what do we do round 1, he's actually the co-creator of Super Speaker also in terms of journey. Can we have Asia's leading business coach, Rajiv Talrej, on stage? Rajiv, I told the secret. You're the co-creator on the rounds. Most people didn't know, but today everyone knows. Can you tell what has happened?
So to all those people who didn't make it to the top 10, am I the reason? Well, I think when the idea of Super Speaker came about from Suren's side, I felt that creating a one-year journey really tests and pushes people to their limits. I mean, this is not one of those awards platforms where you get an email saying receive an award of being a super speaker and pay 35,000 rupees for it. But it was a one-year intensive process. And one thing that we were very clear about was the victory for every person, each one of those 40,000 participants, was to step outside their comfort zone, was to go out and inspire more people and create that butterfly effect of inspiring the world around them. And to just meet their 10 people today, I mean, who they were to who they are, I think this platform has already won. And it's going to be the benchmark of the Nobel Prize in the training and coaching industry, the way I see it. So it's been an absolutely fulfilling experience.
I have one more question for you, Rajiv. Remember when we sat and said, we're going to run the Super Speaker reality show? Remember the first thing you said? It should not be like any other reality show. Remember that? Can you share that?
Yeah, because, you know, reality shows are no longer real, right? There's so much drama, masala for the sake of TRP. For us, the victory of this reality show was real transformation in the lives of the participants. And with Super Speaker 2 coming up, which we will definitely talk about today, I think Super Speaker is one of those experiences that every human should give themselves a shot to so that they evolve. And that's the real impact. And that's why we call this the real reality show. So that is the experience we're trying to weave for everybody.
Thank you so much, Rajiv, from day one, really helping us curate the whole thing, the rounds. And as you rightly said, one of the benchmark we said was, it should not be like any other reality show which normally comes in television. Let's do something which is really real. The rounds are real. The people who deserve need to go to the next round. I think we have really achieved that. Big thank you, Rajiv. To all of you watching, these are my fellow jury members today. We are going to go through 3 rounds and we are going to find the title winner. The person who's not here, Blair, you just saw the video of Blair. Blair has been instrumental for all of us to do what we do. Thank you, Blair, for doing everything. I know you're not here, but at Spirit, you're here. Together, we're going to see the finals, and we're really going to figure out the title winner. I am super excited, little nervous, but I'm really looking forward. Divya, back to you, Divya.
Thank you so much, Suren. And as you said, you're a little excited, little nervous. Let me also ask the other jury members, in just One word. Okay, now these are the world-class trainers. So they can talk, but I'm going to give them a challenge of expressing their emotion in just one word. Okay, so let me start with India's leading digital coach, Sid's the emotion right now. Excited. Okay, India's leading life coach, Pooja.
Happy for them, those who've made it.
And you look happy too. Suren, you just said little excited, nervous.
I can't say one word, but I have to tell lots of gratitude. When we started as an idea, we never thought it's going to reach here. Big gratitude for everyone who took part and made this what it is right now.
Absolutely, and I think just over a year, seeing how it has just turned into reality. I mean, just before we started, I don't know if you judges felt this, I pinched myself and like, it's happening, it's happening. Prachi.
I think the word is life-changing.
And that was the lot of discussion happening backstage as well. Rajiv?
I would say proud. Proud that today we are creating a platform where India's voice is going to be heard across the world.
Wow. So all of you are ready, right? Now this is the moment for which we have been waiting for. So the jury is ready and we are ready. What a journey this has been. You just heard it from all of us. 40,185, 250, 110. I think I'll only justify as you take a look at this video, please. That was our road to the final. And here it is time now for me to bring on stage the Super 10 finalists, okay? We all are excited. The jury is excited. You can see it on their faces. So jury, give me a thumbs up if you're ready, because I'm ready and all of us are ready. And all of you in the comment box, let me know if you're ready. And if you are, then ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you for the first time on the stage at the finale, the 10 super speaker finalists for season 1. Ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo! And can we hear it for them? Wow. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. Firstly, I'm going to ask you to do this, okay? Because, again, I've learned it from our mentors right here, holistic. Pehle, gehri saas lijiye. Remove all the tension. Forget about your husband, your wife, your bank balance, your weight. Forget everything, because right now is your moment. You have earned this after a journey of 1 year. So, you all are very good at speaking. So I'm not going to ask you to speak here, but I'm going to ask you to look at our audience and just give us an expression of how you're feeling. Happy, excited, nervous. 3, 2, 1, your expression. They definitely are excited. I wanted to make them feel nervous, but they're excited. But nevertheless, let's get started. Okay, I have to let you know about the rules before we start. I want to wish you all the very best and let me make it more comfortable for you. Our jury is very difficult. I'm making it just easy. No, I'm really going to make it easy. Jury, can you give them a thumbs up because now they get started. Now you have their support and their wish and we will now kick start. Firstly, I'm super happy to see the 6 women. So yay, shout out. So guys, you're so good at this. And we will have 3 rounds like Suren said. Every round will have a time limitation, which means if you cross the time, you will get minus points. Judges kindly note that if they cross 2 minutes, that will be minusing your points from your fabulous performance. So please ensure you stick on to time. And for every round, we will have a ball that will be passed through. Now we have numbers from 1 to 10. You just need to pick up your number and go back. The number that we will follow will be from 1 to 10, which means whoever gets number 1 will be the first one to come up and speak. Now, I don't know if some of you are excited to be the first one to speak or the last one, and that's absolutely to your luck. So that's how we'll go about, and that's going to be fair. Do you all agree that's going to be fair? Yeah? So you will pick up the number, and we'll follow the same sequence from 1 to 10. First round, second round, and third round. I want to inform everybody that in all of these 3 rounds, our scoring will only be announced at the end of third round, which means that this is a live. So after every round, our jury will take a minute or two to discuss among themselves at the points of the first round, at the points of the second round, amongst themselves, add the points for the third, and then add all the 3 rounds. And then this beautiful looking baby will go to the ultimate champion. Along with this, 1 lakh rupee cash prize, and more than anything else, the most priceless thing to be up on the stage of Success Gyan as a speaker along with the world-class trainers. That sounds very exciting to all of you right here. So, now you're ready? Yeah? Do you want to take a moment to remember anybody? Close your eyes, because from here, it just gets straight to competition. Close your eyes if you want to for a moment. Seek whosever blessing you want to, whosever name you want to, as long as you've not seen my face last, because if that comes up, that's quite scary. Okay? And with that, I'm going to ask you all, and please let me know right at the center looking at the juries. Are you ready, contestants? Ladies and gentlemen, our Super Speaker Season 1 finalists, 10 finalists, and here we kickstart with round 1. The round 1 is called as I Have a Dream. What this means, okay, this is the fishball, so I'll wait for it. Wait, let me explain the rules. I have a dream. Contestants, you will get 2 minutes each. Firstly, note that down. Here you need to let us know about your big dream. Judges kindly note they will be talking about their aspirational goals. Go beyond 2 minutes, minus on the points, okay? So be very careful on that. And as we decided, we'll all pick up 1 number, please. And as you pick up, open it up and let us know what the numbers are. The ball has numbers from 1 to 10, and this is how they will go about performing, and this will be the same rule for all the 3 rounds. In the meantime, I want to remind all of you that if you're watching us right from home, hashtag Super Speaker, hashtag Success Gyan, let us know how you're enjoying this, because here it's quite tense an environment, but it's an environment, I can't even tell you how amazing the energy is. Okay, can you all show your numbers to us, please? Lovely. So starting this round will be Sona Butted. So Sona, I will give you a moment to mic yourself up, and the rest of you, you know your sequences. We will call you up right here. All the very best. Only contestant number 1 will go mic up and come back. And in the meantime, as you do that, thank you. As you do that, let me quickly ask the judges. Okay, we heard this from Rajiv, right? And Suren said this. What has been the inspiration for this round, Rajiv? Like, why dream? Why?
We are looking for a super speaker. One of the best speakers that's walked the surface of this earth is Dr. Martin Luther King. And his legendary speech where he said, I have a dream. I think each human carries a dream. And even when I mention Dr. Martin Luther King's name and his phrase of I have a dream, I get goosebumps. So I believe this is an apt start to the Super Speaker Grand Finale, where we want to hear each one of their dreams, each one of their aspiration goals, and inspire the world, and also peep into the depth of their soul. That's really the intention behind this round.
Wow. And it's so everything first begins with the dream. Nothing has ever happened if it's not been first at the dream. What an amazing thought,
Absolutely.
Rajiv.
Thank you.
And I like every successful person has first dreamt it and then it's happened into reality. And that is the power of dream. And of course, this is something that we've always learned at all of the Success Gyan stages. So here is the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go with all of our contestants. And here for the round one, talking about the big dream, contestant number one, Sona Batad. And that's the round number one. I have a dream.
Recently, an opportunity came my way to empower women. I was so excited to take it on, but almost immediately I wondered, am I qualified to do this? My mind raced to the past. I've been working only for the last 2 years. I don't have a decade plus experience. Well, I could have had it if only I was better supported. You see, I was a bright student all through school and college. I dreamt of a career and creating an identity for myself. However, even before I could finish my graduation, I was married off at 20. My family was clear that marriage was the next logical step for me. I was heartbroken that I couldn't stand up for myself. The next few years were predictable. Being married into a joint family, there were expectations of being in a certain way, saying the right things, doing the right things, and I managed to fulfill all of them. Until I realized I wasn't happy. Because I wanted to do more than just meeting the expectations of my family. I longed to work, to do something meaningful with my life. My supportive husband suggested that I enroll in online courses. I loved it. Work opportunities started coming my way, like the one to empower women. And it felt like I was perhaps the right person. I had lived the life these women were living. I knew it all too well. The choices we make, the dreams we give up, where we get stuck, and how frustrating it is. Despite it all, I managed to pull myself out of it. I was more than qualified. I was experienced at this, and now was my chance to be that support for other women. When you want something, the entire universe conspires to help you achieve it, says Paulo Coelho. I have seen the truth of this quote in my life, and I hope to help many other women see it too. Thank you.
Up next, Shruti Chaudhary.
I have a dream. Saying these lines feels like a luxury because there are so many people out there who do not even have the courage to believe that they can even dream. We all live two lives, one in reality and one between our 2 years. And it's an inner chatter which goes on and keep telling us that we can dream, but we can also get slaved into our own fears. In the 21 years of my education, how I wish that I had even one class to win this war so that it makes my battle of life easier. Today, I have a dream that when we are taught that algebra, we're also taught how to solve the puzzle of our inner chaos. When we are asked to master the language, we're also encouraged to master the language of building beautiful relationships. When we are doing those science experiments, we also learn science of emotions. I dream for true freedom. Freedom from the fear of failures. Freedom from the deep, dark valley of perfectionism. Rather, allowing ourselves and others to be absolutely, utterly, and uniquely flawed. Freedom from the likes, comments, and holiday pictures on social media. And that's a big one, you know that. From my heart to yours, dance to the tune of growth, even if the steps to it are ugly. And if it gets zyada ugly, have tubs full of ice cream, binge Netflix, do all the rona dhona. But next morning, when you wake up, roar again, soar again. today I want you to make a promise to me. And this is my deepest, deepest dream, that when you grow old and you are in the last few chapters of your life and you look back, you must say, wow, that's the life I lived. That's the life I created. And for that, today, jump off that cliff knowing that you will build the wings on the way. Thank you.
Next, the third contestant is Alok Tong.
Today, I would like to share with the world one of my biggest realizations that I've come across through my daily reflection practice. This realization is all about achieving breakthroughs in life. I consider this to be one of my biggest realizations because I think and I believe that breakthroughs have the power to end sufferings. Yes. No matter what kind of suffering we talk about, whether it is suffering related to personal well-being, health, wealth, finances, relationships for that matter, breakthroughs have the power to end suffering. I say this because the time we experience a breakthrough, we hit a realization. The time we hit a realization, ladies and gentlemen, somewhere in some corner of our heart and mind, we make a decision for ourselves, post which our life is no longer the same. While I was reflecting on my failures, I realized that unknowingly, unconsciously, mindlessly, I kept on following certain patterns which led me to similar kind of failures. And this happened because I lacked three qualities. Number one, curiosity. Number two, clarity. And number three, confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see, there are so many people out there who feel stuck, who are not able to see light at the end of the tunnel. Why? Because they lack these three C's. And I have a dream, ladies and gentlemen. I have a dream to build a mindful world where every individual wears a crown of curiosity, lenses of clarity, and a cape of confidence, ladies and gentlemen. I have a dream to build a mindful world where every individual lives a healthy, happy, successful, and a spiritual life. And from this platform, I invite you to be a part of this dream. I invite you to take this dream and make it yours, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, if you see you, me, I, all of us, we are in the same pursuit of ending our sufferings, aren't we? Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Alok Tong. This is round number one. We're talking about your big dream. Every finalist is getting 2 minutes to deliver I have a dream speech. Judges doing the scores right there for every contestant on the aspirational goal. Joining us up next is Rituparna Sharma.
I am Rituparna Sharma and I am a motivational speaker. As a motivational speaker, I have a dream to ignite a spark across every soul I meet. I am talking about that spark that transformed Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi to a Mahatma Gandhi. I am talking about that spark that transformed the Siddhartha to a Gautama Buddha, and this is the spark I want to spread to the world. For somebody out there who's feeling hopeless, I want to make them feel hopeful. For somebody out there who's actually waiting for the world to change, I want to go and tell them, you change, then the world will change. For somebody out there who's down in the pool of anger and everything else, I want to tell, please come up, see a world filled with love, celebration, and laughter. And I have a dream to ignite the world. Because I truly believe if an argument can lead to a war, a spark of belief can truly ignite the world. Remember, like you or like me, there is nobody in our home, there is nobody in our city, there is nobody in our state, there is nobody in our country, there is nobody in our continent, there is nobody in our entire planet, there is nobody in this planet Earth and beyond universe as well. Like you or like me, there was nobody, there is going to be nobody. So if you and me are one amongst the 7.3 billion population, if you and me are a one-time phenomena, I truly believe there is something you and me can do which the rest of the world cannot do, and I have a dream to ignite this spark to every individual I meet. Thank you so much.
Ooh, I'm going to allow him to take deep breath. Do we have any points for going fast? I don't know if that is. Then he's definitely getting extra points. You can see judges smiling right there, putting in scores. And as they're doing that, I think I'll just ask the judges as well. what was the first dream that you can, dreams keep changing, right? The first dream before any of you hit the stage, okay? So I'll start with Prachi. Prachi, ever before you came onto the stage, what was the dream? Was it to be on stage?
Actually, this stage is purely, like it's a divine blessing because this wasn't something that I had really thought of. I've been a voicing artist since I was 6 years old and I've been singing jingles, and it was in one of the Success Gyan programs where Suren spotted me and he asked me a very pointed question after watching me for 2 years, evolving through all the programs that I was with, learning in. And he asked me, I've seen your journey, you've come from minus, you've gone into plus, you've turned your life around. Don't you think other people deserve to know how you did it? Don't you think other people deserve an opportunity to do it themselves? And I said, yeah, of course they do. Then he said, then why aren't you training? Doesn't it make you a selfish person if you don't pass on this knowledge? And that's where things turned around.
Wow. So was that your
yes.
first stage?
I've been on the stage my entire life because radio jockeying, MCing, other, speaking
So tell me
opportunities.
your first stage.
Oh my God, I don't think, I think I was 7 years old.
7 years, wow. Since when was your first? Prachi, now I want to see who, beats Prachi, because Prachi is 6 years right there.
UKG.
Ooh, you're beating. Pooja? So, by...
No, I think for me, I never intended, it was all coincidental. So when I started my one-to-one coaching, somebody said, if you want to market yourself, you have to learn to speak to people. I was like, oh no way, that's not something I signed up for. So for me, this was very scary, and I think it happened well. TEDx was one of my first speeches in front of 1,300 people. So yeah, that was maybe going back to
So you know what?
2012.
You get more scores. Age of 6 jane do, UKG jane do. The first time Pooja spoke was TEDx stage. My God. So as of now, you're the winner, okay? As of now. Suren, first time you held a mic on stage anytime that you
First
remember?
time mic, school, nobody remembered me. Even I don't remember school. So I think 24, 25 years old in an event.
Wow. One of the events where you took the mic. Now, let's see. Rajiv, first mic. First stage.
I was 18 and when I took the stage for the first time. It was in college. Yeah. So
I have a feeling you were born on stage. Your mom produced you on stage.
the funny part is that I always carried stage fright.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so
And
I
he's
was
an
a-
introvert and nobody believes that.
And I must let you all know this, okay, audience. Rajiv, even till date, okay, before he goes on any stage, he has nervousness. And sometimes, he starts. What are the symptoms that we know that shows that you're nervous? You cough, you drink water. I've seen you do all of that.
That was back in the day, but I think I still get a sleepless night before every program. It still happens. So yeah.
Hoo-hoo. See, I'm going to get you all of these priceless informations, and right now we're still continuing back with our round one. So we had all of these contestants talking about their dream, and joining us up next is Kirtan Prabhu. Kindly note, judges, that is Kirtan Prabhu.
I didn't had any dreams, but my dad had a dream. And the dream is, I will never make any asset to my son. Instead, I will make my son as an asset so that he can create as many assets as possible. He made me understand the value of education and made me to learn from the best of the best in the world. So everybody around him said, you are actually wasting money and time on him. Don't waste on that. But he was like, this is my dream. And that got me the confidence. And one day, he came up with this piece of paper, which was an empty paper, and he showed me, this is the thing. If I give all the asset I created to you, and I leave it to you, what is going to happen? Dad, I'm going to just enjoy and be lazy, and I'm going to pass it on to the next generation. What's going to happen to the next generation? Same thing. What's going to happen to the next generation? Same thing. As the generations are passing by, what's happening? The asset is decreasing, people's value is decreasing, and people are becoming unresourceful. And he asked me, do you want the future generations to be like this, where people are becoming unresourceful? I said, no, I want to change this. That is when I got my dad's dream. And the dream I have right now is to make my dad's dream real in as many families as possible. Now I have a dream, and the dream is to make the youths get the value that they need to make themselves as a value before they create any asset. Now I have a dream, and the dream is to make 1 million individuals to become independent and create 10 million jobs and create 100 billion economy and create this as the biggest ecosystem of givers. And that is my dream. Love you, Dad. All this dream is because of you. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you so much, Kirtan Prabhu. Again, reminding this is Your Big Dream Round 1, where every finalist gets 2 minutes to deliver I Have a Dream speech. They're talking about their aspirational goals. Joining us up next is Aparna Ganesh.
When we wake up, a little voice must go off in our sleepy heads that says, lights, camera, action. We spring out of our beds ready to play the part of the protagonist that we truly ought to be in our own lives. We know we are brilliant at something, but the world may not know it yet. How will they if we don't show up for ourselves, exhibit our expertise, and do everything in our power to reach the folks waiting for our help? I dream to help experts get the courage, conviction, and confidence to communicate with effective videos. Let's stop waiting for a chance. Let's get out there and make things happen. Imagine the kind of social impact we can make with the power of our lens. Let's show up with videos, and I mean excellent videos in strategy and execution. I dream to guide business folks, narrate their stories, demonstrate their products, services, and skills with entertaining, attention-grabbing, informative videos that is bound to create massive impact, huge conversions, and humongous growth and prosperity. The joy of reach is what I want them to get a little taste of so they can go ahead and serve the world with their brilliance like they never did before. Lights, camera, action, not just 3 simple words. They have a whole world of possibilities in there. Lights is the inner fire within us that we must keep lit up. Camera is the vision we hold for ourselves and work towards. Action, success lies in what we do daily. Now come on, get ready, say it after me like a little prayer for yourself. Lights, camera, action! Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aparna Ganesh. Round 1. Joining us up next is Nirmit Sinha.
What does being perfect mean to you? I had always enjoyed the epithet till the time my daughter came to me saying, I wish I could hear without machines. I wish I was perfect. Suddenly, the word perfect sounded like a bad word to me. Let me ask you something. How do you generally travel? By car, right? Why is it that wheels in a car are not a disability, but they become one once they are in a wheelchair? It's like calling a fish disabled because it can't walk. We are all cyborgs, one way or the other. Let's get a little deeper. Imagine a world where no one has vision. Is blindness still a disability there? Supposing tomorrow a new sixth sense develops, do we all become disabled? I have a dream that the idea of being incomplete ceases to exist in the thesaurus of life. The idea of a common definition of perfect itself is flawed. Does it really matter what skin color, body shape, or sex inclination we have? I have a dream that we break the molds in which people are trying to fit themselves and others. Trying to be perfect begins with the notion that I'm not good enough. How you see yourself is how the world sees you. If you feel empowered, the world finds you powerful. I have a dream that we could all celebrate who we are, just the way we are. So when my daughter says, I wish I could hear without machines, I tell her, I wish I could shut my ears whenever I wanted to. I can't, but you can. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nirmit Sinha. Joining us up next for the Your Big Dream Round 1 is the next finalist talking about the aspirational goal, Manisha Chopra.
We all dream, but only a few dare to wake up from their dreams and turn them into a reality. With that fire in my heart and determination in my soul, I have a dream. I have a dream to eliminate the word housewife from the dictionary. Being an engineer, I've been through this phase where I left my job at Infosys just to get married and become a housewife. But does a housewife mean someone married to a house? Well, I realized it in time that females are blessed to be dynamic and multitaskers. While managing a house is a job in itself, they are quite capable of wearing multiple hats and all at the same time. So but during this phase, they forget about themselves and their family takes priority over their desires, their passion, their careers, their ambitions. But when you sacrifice for your loved ones, there's always a subconscious expectation from them. And if that's not fulfilled, that's quite frustrating and disappointing. So my dream is to make every housewife an entrepreneur by connecting them to their passion through imparting education, which could open arenas for them in the entrepreneurial world, no matter what age group or background they are. Because a happier woman can make everything happy about her. And I have a desire to make everything beautiful because I dream and I just wish everyone else could. Thank you.
And I want to actually squeeze in now. Hey, I know all of you right there must be thinking, what is it that the judges are writing? So come with me. I'm going to actually take you through a sneak peek. Can you just lift your hands up? I just want to see the criteria. I'm not going to see the scores. Our camera team will just see. We want to know how you're... Oh, God. Oh, they're hiding the scores. Okay, they're just hiding scores. That's okay. But can any one of you tell me what are the criterias that you're having? Aarti, if you can tell what is it. Okay, let me read it out, okay? So it says overall energy. It has... overall impact, authenticity, stage presence, content and flow. And Rajiv says, I love Divya a lot. No, that's not there. Okay, so we know what's on the judges' sheet. So that is why they take time, because they have to put in all of those different criterias that makes a speaker, makes a trainer. And you know, all of these have been on stages talking to millions. Okay, and there is something that connects the audience. So these are the various categories and criteria. In some of the rounds, I'll also ask why all of this. But right now, it's time for our next finalist to come up. Actually, I'm not going to say the name. Let the finalists just come up.
It was Jan 2018. We were returning from a field trip when some of the students kept repeatedly requesting me to stop the bus driver. Why? So that they could have a closer look at the combined harvester moving through the lush fields. Being their professor, my approval lit up their faces. We spent 2 hours there because the students wanted to know everything and the farmer wanted to show them everything. From that batch of 2020, 2 graduates work for John Deere, the leading manufacturer of artificial and agricultural machineries. So coming here today, I have a dream that every youth is allowed to play forever with enthusiasm. Instead of pressurizing our kids for good college, good job, good GPA, why not let them break these strands of complacency? Imagine what would happen if a doctor prescribed the same medicines to all of his patients, and yet we allow teaching our youth the same thing in the same way, though each has different strengths, different needs, and above all, different dreams. Instead, we need to encourage collaboration instead of competition and help them celebrate their mistakes. Instill in them the first D to dream big, the second D to discover the potential inside, and the third D to doing it now. But for every dream to become a reality, as a parent, the change must first come from within. Because they are 22% of our population, but 100% of our future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now the last finalist for this round, Varun Mehta.
Let's play football, Dad. I screamed excitedly as I ran into the park with football in my hand.
I was 6 years old, and I loved playing ball with my father. But the fun always lasted far too short for my liking. But that day I was persistent. I wanted to play longer. I kept egging him on to play more, play more. He huffed and puffed and finally fell to the ground. Looking up at me, son, I can't keep doing this. I'm 40. You're going to kill me. Growing up, I replayed that memory so many times in my head. I kept asking myself, what happens at 40? How is it going to kill him? What did I do wrong? It wasn't until years later that I realized it doesn't have to be so. Growing up in my 20s, when my thoughts became more lucid, admittedly for a short time when I'm obsessed with girls, these thoughts remained paramount in my head. And I wondered, how can the universe, in all its magnificence, create us to be so frail at 40? It just didn't make any sense. It was only years later I realized that it did not have to be so when I was able to heal myself from disorders that doctors said I will have to live with for the rest of my life and experienced vibrant health for the very first time. I asked myself, if this is possible, what else is possible? So I made it my life's mission to stretch the boundaries of what is possible for a human body to do at any age. So I have a dream. I have a dream to live to a magnificent, youthful, strong, energetic 150 and beyond, to break those barriers. I have a dream to inspire people to live to their potential at any age. And I have a dream that one day someone else comes along and asks themselves, once these mental and physical barriers are broken, if this is possible, what else is possible?
Ooh! Right now, the camera is on the judges where they're acting as if they're writing an examination. They don't want to look at each other's scores, though might be internally they want to look, sneak peek and copy of how it is. They didn't even allow me to take a look right there. They're hiding it. No. Which means I'm more curious to know. But as the judges put in the scores, Rajiv, you're already done with the scoring. So can you quickly tell us the criterias that you were looking at from this round?
I think what we were looking at least what I was looking at, was these 5 parameters that we put on the scoring sheet. Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm just sticking to the rules.
So when you guys give scores, do you give like 5, 5.5, 5, 3, or it's 5 or 6? I'm just checking, I mean.
This is out of 10. I don't think anybody here falls under the range of 5.
Ooh. Wow. And on that note, I think we have the best, right? So let's get all of them on stage at the end of round 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you our 10 finalists at the end of round 1. Aparna Ganesh, Alok Tonk, Harita Uday Gujar, Kirtan Prabhu, Manisha Chopra, Nirmit Sinha Goyal, Rituparna Sharma, Shruti Chaudhary, Sona Batar, and Varun Mehta. Okay, done with round 1. So firstly, hey, can you give yourself a huge round of applause? What an amazing round it has been. Fantastic, fabulous, and thanks to the round, we also got to know when they were on stage. And from that time, it's actually still on the back of my mind. Sids, you said UKG, like, did your parents just put you there and put a mic and said, kuch bhi bolo? And did you say, that's all? Because that's the max you can speak.
It was a magic show. I had to be dressed up as a magician. They put me up and asked me to do some trick. But yeah, that was the first time I was on stage that I remember.
Tell me you didn't speak at all, and you're very minimalistic. So might be you just did 1-2 tricks and won people's heart.
You're right. Just 1-2 tricks, showed a rose, and then walked away. Yeah.
I want to say it still continues, right? I mean, just simple things that you do, and wow. And the beauty is in your simplicity. So throughout, I'm thinking, okay, so you beat everybody. You beat everybody in terms of that. So we were talking with the judges as to when they were on the stage the first time. And thanks to you guys, because it's so beautiful to know a lot about their end of the story as well. Now what we're going to do, and you guys have enjoyed the journey more than anything, and that's something we learned from all of you. So how was round 1? And expression. No, because you're very good at talking. So expression, how was round 1? Wow. Judges, one word. How was round 1? Rajiv.
Inspiring.
Wow. Prachi?
Yeah, I think I'll double
One
back.
word. One
Inspiring.
word. Copy nahi. Copy nahi. No copy.
Actually, it was just the start for me. I'm warming up. So,
Warming up. Okay, Sureen?
Tough to score.
But you didn't show me your sheet. Pooja? Enjoyed it. Sids? Wow, he's thinking so much. Now, I know the answer is going to be exclusive.
Good start.
You know, you're one of those sixers only, huh? You'll be quiet and then one sixer. So you heard that. Now your confidence, of course, is a lot better because you heard it from them. I tried going and sneaking onto your points, but they will not show. Oh, so I have no idea about it. So are you guys ready for the round 2, yeah? Can you give yourself a round of applause and to the judges and to everyone right here as we go to round 2? Okay, I love this because this is something I'm so passionate about, and I stand and I represent my country at every stage that I go. A country where tradition speaks, diversity delights, culture echoes, a land of magnificent monuments, not to forget the monument of love itself. We are known for our rich architecture in the form of temples, rich wildlife sanctuary, and let me tell you, I take pride as I say that we are known for a rich culture and heritage. Culture in the form of Indian classical dance and Indian classical music. I proudly stand here and say that no music in the world can be composed without having an Indian classical base to it. With so many languages, so many castes, so many subcastes, so many traditions, so many religions that we follow, we still stand apart in front of the rest of the world. The reason being unity in diversity. How many points am I getting? Because I spoke about India just now, and that's what the round is all about, okay? So, this is very close to our heart because each one of us are so passionate, and this is what round 2 is. Again, let me remind you on the timings. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we can do so much cooker Maggie as well, but 2 minutes, okay? Each participant will get 2 minutes, and here you talk about what India means to you. What India makes India. Okay, that's what's going to be there. So judges, we will have more emotions here. Rajiv, you started by saying it was inspiring. I think it will just get to the next level. And I think you planned it like that. So quickly, the intention behind round 2.
I mean, you said it beautifully. When we were looking at curating rounds for the Super Speaker finale, for us, we looked at India as the culmination of head, heart, and hand. We have the wisest brains in the world coming out of India. We have the purest culture and values that comes out of the heart. And we have the most enthusiastic and hardworking workforce today that the planet has. So, culmination of head, heart, and hand to dive into their head, their heart, and see how they see India. I think that'll be an inspiring round to be a part of. Yeah.
How many of you want to give 10 score to Rajiv Talreja? 10 on 10, 10 on 10, 10 on 10, yeah. And 10 on 10, absolutely. That's why he's the best, right? He's the best. And this is a round very close to our hearts. So all the very best. We kickstart. And of course, can we have the bowl, please? You will pick up the number, and you know by now how we go about. You'll follow the sequence. Can we please have the bowl? And as you pick up the numbers, let us know. Right there, as you pick up the numbers. I want to quickly inform that this is the second round, round 2. The scores of the first round will be added, the scores of the second round will be added, and it will be put together at the end of the third round. And that's when we'll get to know the ultimate champion. Of course, I did tell you about the prizes. 1 lakh cash prize is what the winner gets, the trophy, and of course, be on this stage. And I proudly say this, I think nowhere on earth can we find creative burst of culture, religion like we have in India. So you have your numbers. Can you please show us your numbers? All the very best for round 2. And number 1, I start off with Rituparna. So Rituparna, just label yourself up, and the rest of you, all the very best. Until your turn, this is round 2, what India means to them. I quickly want to let you know that this is a Success Gyan initiative. For all those of you watching us live, do let us know how you feel, because you heard it. This is as real as it gets. And this is just not about the winning trophy, but the journey of transformation. Let us know in one word, just one word, What do you think Super Speaker is so far? It's transformation, it's enlightening, it's touching, it's inspiring. You heard some words right here and adjectives, but let us know what you're feeling right there. And I want to thank you all for joining us at this live. This is Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale. And let's call on contestant number 1 for round 2. With our first finalist coming up, Rituparna Sharma.
Today, I will not be talking about how India has contributed to the world because we all know it. We have contributed through yoga, Ayurveda, and many other things. But I'm going to be talking about some of the simple things which is not recognized that much, which has contributed to all of us as citizens. I'm going to be sharing a few experiences that I had with my mother, which actually taught me deep psychological concepts. When I wasted food for the very first time, she threatened me, in your next birth you will not get food, which actually was a lesson, use resource carefully. When I was caught stealing for the very first time, she told me that you cannot cheat anybody here, or you can cheat me, but you can't cheat anybody else, which actually was a saying, you can't cheat yourself when God is everywhere. The next lesson was the most important thing. For the very first time, I spoke a slang in front of my mother, and when I did this, she told me, such thoughts also should not come to you, which actually is a lesson to keep thoughts clean. Like this, there are n number of lessons that my mother has taught me, which actually is deep psychological concepts, which are very big textbooks, right? This is what makes my country beautiful, is what I believe, because we are a country who believes in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the world is a family. 5 years back, I had been to United States of America. When I went there, I enjoyed thoroughly the entire tour, but heart in heart, I felt that my country is even more better now. But the way they have branded, the way they have looked after it, the way they have respected it is all the difference that makes. And somehow, if we are able to recognize all of these small, beautiful things that we are having in our country, then trust me, one dream of mine will come true. And let me share that dream and let me close for the day. We all studied in our social studies textbook that India is a developing country. Can me, you, and all of us step up and do something so that our future generation will have it in their textbook as India is a developed country? With this, I want to close my talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rituparna. Round 2, what India means to you. Every participant getting 2 minutes to talk about what India means to them. Joining us up next, Aparna Ganesh.
Namaste. My Amma and Appa instilled values in me that I believe is unique to an Indian parent. Why do all Indians go gaga over their parents, you wonder? Well, my parents molded me with a yogic lifestyle and music early on that got me started with being aware, disciplined, and I had to practice sincerely. Now, this is the story of many Indian households. Spiritual grounding happens seamlessly. Conviction in our action and optimism becomes our character, and foundations get set for life. How does this create economic growth, one may ask? Well, when an Indian gets down to business, all of these deep-rooted practices come to life. We work hard, spirituality keeps us centered, and we never give up. Of course, India is a land of contradictions. We are chaotically charismatic, but we are work in progress, building from strength to strength. I believe in making the principles work like the 3G success formula I'd framed from our roots. G for groundwork, to work on my inner strength consistently. G for grit, to work hard despite all odds. G for grace, after having done everything possible to be receptive to divine grace. Indian spirituality is what makes India special to me, and I believe our roots are solid and gives us the wings to rise and fly. I'm going to hum a few lines from a song that truly represents our spirit. हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन। हो मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन। Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Aparna Ganesh. Round 2, what India means to you. Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale. Up next, Harita Gujjar.
A Marathi born in Gujarat, studied for 10 years in Indian School of Tanzania, watching Padayappa and gobbling prasad at langars. I was fortunate to have grown up with kids from most Indian states. So India to me means going back to my roots. Ironically, this working girl in Australia married her Bengali boyfriend and returned to India to live in a family of 16 members for almost a decade now. I was destined to return to my roots. The roots that go deeper when Gurukuls taught holistic life lessons based on Upanishads and Vedas. Tell me, did your parents say chant your prayers before eating or before sleeping? The world calls this gratitude and mindfulness. But hasn't this been an integral part of our childhood? We belong to a country where 4,000 years ago, Dronacharya taught each of the Pandavas based on their skill sets. Being the third largest education provider in the world, we only need to revive our ancient knowledge and imbibe in the youth that our differences are factors of mutual enrichment. The young India that is afresh with diverse ideas and not just ideals. India to me means standing here amongst all of you, celebrating our skills and our diversities. India to me being here, how can we collaborate, co-create, contribute, and continue to serve our motherland? Because for all of us, in India lies the school of our minds, the soul of our hearts, and the home of our hearts. Sangada Chatvam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harita Gujar. Joining us up next, number 4, Shruti Chaudhary.
India, Bharat. It's not a nation based on sameness, but uniqueness. Walk a kilometer in any direction, you will find people who look differently, wear differently, talk differently. Well, a kilometer is an exaggeration. Look at this room. We are 28 diversities diving into the sea of unity. That's my India. That's my Bharat. Algebra, zero system, sugar, trigonometry originated here. The fundamentals that gave birth to millions of inventions out there. India is hope. At one corner, people starve. At another corner, faith is serving the humanity by running the world's largest community kitchen and golden temple. There is poverty, there is corruption, there is bribery, there is pollution. India is chaotic. But this chaos has taught us how to bloom, not to forget. We got our mark even on the moon. India is an emotion. It's all heart, united by culture, food, festivity, our Bollywood and cricket. When those two words go out, Sachin, Sachin, the whole India skips a breath. When Shah Rukh Khan sings with his arms wide open, millions of hearts flutter. Hum log pyar pe jeete hain. That's my India. That's my Bharat. India is a pulse inside you and me. And in the hearts of 1.3 billion people out there who live, laugh, cry, feel the pain, feel the joy, yet stay together. India is a miracle. India is my country. India is my home. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Shruti. What does India mean to Alok Tong? Let's find out.
Imagine getting an opportunity to surrender your Indian passport for the likes of the first world country citizenship. What would your call be? A straight yes, right? Considering the instant upgradation in terms of your social status, travel flexibility, taxation benefits, I'm sure that's a yes. I got a similar offer a few years back. The deal was right there in front of me. I just had to say yes, and everything would have been taken care of. I introspected, reflected, anticipated, but there was something that was holding me back. I miserably failed to take that offer. For me, India is not just a country. It's not just a territory marked on the global map. It's more of an emotion. Whatever I thought about that offer was not aligned with who I was as a person. I don't think, ladies and gentlemen, I could be or I would be the kind of person that I am today if not born and raised in this country, considering the nuances of spirituality and wisdom that I was able to imbibe from the elders of the family, considering multiple opportunities that I received in terms of giving back to this society, in terms of charity that this land provided. I'm sure this wouldn't be possible if I was not born and raised here, considering the dynamics of the joint family system in which I was born and raised. But more importantly, what has really shaped my personality is the wisdom that I was able to imbibe and absorb from multiple spiritual masters whom I met throughout my journey. Today, whatever I'm doing as a mindfulness and a mindset coach is nothing but an extension, a reflection of that wisdom. I'm truly indebted towards my upbringing. I'm truly indebted towards this land. I'm truly indebted towards the spiritual wisdom which this land holds in its womb. I'm totally and truly grateful to be an Indian and shall always be. Thank you.
Seriously, our judges are scoring right there. Hey, everybody in the comment box, India, India. And judges, you can join me for those of you who are done with scoring. India, India. We love that, right? What an amazing round. Again, thanking our jury for coming up with this round because this is something we take pride in. Now, I have to ask this man what India means to him because what he has for India is a vision like nobody else has. I know his heart is big and it must be having all of India. That's when he can do what he's doing. So let's find out from him. Surain, what does India mean to you?
I think it's been such an amazing round. Pooja here is already teared up. It's been amazing. And I want to thank Rajiv because I still remember when we discussed about this round and we said we have to do this. For a simple reason, we have so many states, so many languages, so many cuisine. We all grew up with multiple religion, multiple caste, but when you say India, there's something invokes inside us. Because we are the only country who calls India Mother India. That's how we connect. And I'm so blessed to be in this country. And that's why when we wrote a tagline for Success Gyan, we said Inspiring India. We could have said anything. We said Inspiring India. And it's such an amazing thing to just be born in this country, which has got so many spiritual teachers. It has given everything to the world, and I think it's up to us to make it the superpower it deserves to be. So I'm so honored, so blessed, and thank you, Rajiv, for really working out this round because I'm truly blessed to just be in this moment right now.
This is something very close. This is something me and Pooja share, and every time she cries, I feel like crying. And Surain, as you spoke about what India means to you, a moment that I go speechless. It's so beautiful. And I think that's the reason why no matter where we are, who we are, every part of the world will have an Indian. And we take pride in saying that we are kids of Mother India. And that's why we call Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram means all of us are children of Mother India. And this is something I again and again want to thank the jury for coming up with this round. I don't think it would have justified if we didn't have this round because this comes straight from the heart and you heard this. It gets as real as it can. I'm going to take a breather moment right here because this is just getting better and better. 5 contestants done, 5 more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly note, this is round number 2. Joining us up next is contestant number 6 in this round, Manisha Chopra.
Well, there are millions of things that inspire me about India. But if I have to choose one, it's the people of India. We differ not only in culture or food, the way we dress up, our thought process, our language, but we still stand united. There's unity in diversity in India. Well, I'm a living example of an ordinary Indian girl who got married and moved to overseas with a very well-paid job. But when the entrepreneurial bug bit me, almost 10 years ago, the first thought that came to my mind was moving back to my motherland, my people, my home. Well, I must say, reciting a national anthem on a foreign land is far more precious. But somewhere down my heart, I knew it's not the population of 1.2 billion that attracts me. It's that strong feeling of homeland, the support structure, and above all, the opportunities which brings me back to India. And well, India welcomed me with open arms. Even the unknown people held my hand through thick and thins, becoming my guiding angels, helping me to become the person I am today, a successful entrepreneur and a human at heart. India is not just a land of opportunities. It produces the best teachers, educators, professional leaders, artists, and much more. India is not just a country that I'm born in. India is my pride. Thank you.
India is our pride. So in the comment box, if you all may please type India, India, India. This is that one round where we unite at a level that nothing else can ever unite us. This is something we all come to that one common ground from the heart. Can you show Indian flag on the comment box, emoticons of love, and just type India, India, India. Coming up next is Varun Mehta.
1st November 2015, a legend of the Indian business community passes away. Hundreds of thousands of people he had impacted thronged to pay him tribute. I knew him because he was my godfather, and I looked up to this man. The world knew him because he had built a $6 billion company and was awarded the Padma Bhushan by the President of India. His name, Brijmohan Lal Munjal, chairman of Hero Corp. This man did not know the marketing, leadership, strategy principles, but what he brought to the game was humility, love, connection, a spirit of nation building, contribution. It was just pure magic in action. I've never, ever witnessed anything like this, and I've had the great privilege to study at some of the finest schools in the world, to work in multinational companies, but the magic that he created was par excellence. This man credited his success to the Vedantic principles. When Einstein was asked what his inspiration for the Big Bang Theory was, he said, Bhagavad Gita. When Oppenheimer was asked for his inspiration behind the atomic bomb, he said, everything I've studied in the world, I realized that access to the Vedas is the greatest privilege of this century. I strongly believe that if we stay firmly rooted in a rich Indian wisdom tradition, as we embrace future technologies, India can become the wise leader of the world. And as we take the best to the world, they can indeed become the best in the world.
Thank you so much, Varun Mehta. Joining us up next, Nirmit Sinha Goyal.
India is not a country. Shocking, right? Let us look at 3 foundational concepts which show what India truly is. First is the concept of abundance, which seems to have come from the West, but being born in India, I don't know life any other way. Only someone born with an abundance mindset can welcome all into his territory and treat them as God. Atithi Devo Bhava. It takes a very narrow mindset to hoard all the natural resources and treasures for self. India always believed in sharing. It is an abundance mindset that we always have place for our aged parents in our homes and our hearts. Second is the concept of celebration first, as a strategy for law of attraction to work. Now in India, celebration never ends. 12 months, 24 festivals. We don't have to wait for a whole year to get one Christmas. Our weddings go on for 4 days. And with the kind of population that we have, that's a lot of celebration. Another popular concept nowadays is of intermittent fasting and veganism. Now, fasting is built into our rituals, be it once a week fasting or fasting for 9 days, twice a year, coinciding with the change of season. Non-vegetarian eating is also regulated. No non-veg on Tuesdays or Shravan. Even yoga and meditation have always been in our foundation. So if you look closely, India and our culture took care of our mind, body, and soul. And that is why I say, India is not a country, it's a holistic lifestyle. And I'm lucky to be born here, to have received all this in a platter. That's my India, and I love it. Thank you.
I love my India. Okay, I woke up everybody with my singing, and it's time we bring Kirtan Prabhu up next, please.
25% of the youths, right, are in India as a population. And if we see, the biggest problems the youths are facing are like unemployment, underemployment, distractions, depression, addictions, and many, many more. As a country, we are actually going through a lot of problems. But the thing is that we start our education system with where we say we have to actually start building our career. And people are like puzzled out, like what to do, how to do. And that's exactly what happened with me. But it starts with that puzzle, like I gotta fix my career, I'm gonna fix this career. And everything looks fair for 25 years. After that feels like, oh, I don't have money. I gotta fix the money problem right now. What to do, how to do. Next 10 years is all about money, 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 money. Somehow I get the puzzle right. Somehow I fix it. Yes, the career and the money part is done. Now the problem is that, like, how am I going to, like, everything is going well. Suddenly people start leaving you. Your team leaves you. The closest one leaves you. Oh, I'm not good in relationship. Look, I was good in career, I was good in money, now I'm not good in relationship. Now suddenly you figure out somehow that I gotta fix my relationship game. And somehow you also fix that. Now life looks awesome. But the last 20 years of our life, right? We go through a lot of problems with the health, right? We thought everything is fixed, but somehow, some or the other thing is actually happening. And somehow we also fix that, and it takes our entire lifetimes. How to fix it, how to fix it, how to fix it. Like, we go through that, and somehow, okay, I got it, I fix it, right? And now, when the individual is made, the India is made. But if it starts from the education system from the beginning, where we learn about career, money, relationship, success, everything, health, right? The possibility is really, really huge. Individual making is India in making for me. And that's what India, and 1947, we fought for the geographical independence. Now the fight is for individual independence. Let's actually work on making things happen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the last finalist for this round, round 2, Sona Batar.
Who in today's world considers having 3 children? Will I be able to handle it? Will I be able to give equal love and care to all? These were the thoughts that consumed me when I became pregnant with my 3rd child. However, after I delivered my baby, my entire family pitched in to help me completely. It was then at the hospital that I realized what a blessing it has been to be part of a joint family. Yet again, during the pandemic, when most people the world over battled with loneliness, I was grateful for the joint family, which is so intrinsic to our Indian culture. Atiti Devo Bhava, meaning guest is like God and to be treated likewise, is another aspect of our culture that I'm most proud of. We leave no stone unturned to make our guests feel warm and special. And I feel it's this standard of hospitality which makes Indians unique across the globe. I also find it fascinating how we strike a balance between the old and the new. As much as we embrace modern technological advancements, we respect our tradition and roots. We may make certain changes to our practices for the sake of our own convenience, but often don't discard conventional practices, and I like this balance, as I don't see this balance anywhere else. All that said, if there's one thing that bothers me, it's the attitude towards women, because I have been at the receiving end of that attitude like countless other women world over, and I wish for that to change. Mahatma Gandhi ji says, be the change you wish to see. If all of our efforts could translate to the people of this land respecting women, just like the way they diligently worship the goddesses, it would be my ideal vision for this place called home. Thank you.
And with that, we come to the end of a round 2, what India means to them. We had our 10 finalists literally speaking it out from the heart. And I think this is a plan that the jury had. Give a topic that comes straight from the heart and touches the hearts. So with that, we will now move on to the next round. But before that, let's call on the 10 finalists after round 2 on this stage. Can I have the 10 finalists, please? And in the meantime, remember, I hope you're taking selfies. Use the hashtags, okay? Hashtag super speaker, hashtag success Gyan. Happy faces, because this time it's the emotions that came straight from the heart. And that is a strategic discussion that is happening among the judges. A total of scores at the end of round 2. Hey, yeah, I know you guys should be so proud of it because you put them to think so much because it's a tough competition. And I want to let everyone know that the competition is so tough that the jury members had to discuss among themselves. And I think they'll even change the criteria and add extra more because that's the kind of talent you guys have. It's fantastic. So we're going to give them a moment still. And in the meantime, okay, round 1, round 2, before we go to round 3. I want to ask you guys, so can I have a microphone, please? Can I have a microphone? How was this round? Okay. Again, without words, just express it out. How was this round? Because this is, I know. I was just like touch right here and such a close. I think we'll show the heart, okay? Because it's so close to our heart. This is that round. And I think this is what we all truly felt in this round. So I want to check with the judges. That this was very difficult round. How does it feel now? Like, what happened? What was that discussion? We want to know what happened.
Divya, I'll tell you after it's over.
Rajiv promised you'll never make it look like a reality television show. And you did that right now. Suspense. We'll see what will happen later. But, oh my God, Sid is still scoring there. Sid is still scoring. So that means this... Look at Sid's expression. He's still continuing. Sid still... Okay, Sid, that means I'm going to catch you right now. Can you please take the microphone? And Sid, this is something we're so proud of. I say this, that the kind of talent we have in India, nowhere on earth can we have this kind of a versatility in terms of talent. Who better than you to talk about the same?
No, I was literally having goosebumps with everyone coming and sharing that emotion of India. I was just able to feel that connection. And when it comes to talent, I think all of you have beautifully shared that in one way or the other. We are united and we are diverse, and that is so beautiful in our country here in India. And I think that's something which, with what we are doing here at Super Speaker, that is starting to get showcased to the world. So I'm really excited about what we are doing over here. Yes, we have a lot of talent, and it needs to go out to the world. Yeah.
Wow. And I think all of you agree, whenever we travel, people talk about Bollywood movies. And everyone talk, please tell me, when I went to Australia, I remember them saying that we love the Indian cricket team more. And it's so amazing. Wherever we go, our food is spoken about. And me, I'm a Gujarati. So no matter which part of the world I go, I have theplas in my bag always. So there are some things we take pride in. And I think the biggest thing we take pride in is family. We still believe that that's going to always be our priority. No matter what age it is, though I'm just 18, I still live with my family, but I just wanted, that is something we really take pride in, okay? Let's put the ball onto their court right now, okay? Very difficult if you had to talk about India in one line. What does India mean to you? We heard from Rajiv and Suren, but for Rajiv and Suren, it's going to be one line, and for the rest also, it's going to be one line. I don't have to tell Sid's one line because his will always be one line short, and it'll be like on sixer, right there. I can tell 10 lines, and he'll tell one good line. It's like Rajiv, Sid's that might be why they are the best trainers. So one-liners could be the reason. I'm just giving you a tip, so you never know. If you become a winner, share that 1 lakh cash rupee, 10%, okay, commission. So, Rajiv?
India is love. It teaches the world love. That's what it is.
You know what? I'm getting down on my knees and I'm going to say, wow, love. That was so beautiful.
See you at the next Raksha Bandhan, Divya.
I'm not even going next to Prachi. The energy is not good right now. Sids.
I think India is the soul to the world. Yeah.
Wow, that's deep. It will take me time to process what he said. No, but that's so deep, Pooja.
I think India is home. It's comfort food. It's my biryani.
No matter how much you travel, you want to come back right here and feel at home. Wow. Suren?
I actually think the world needs India more than ever right now.
And I think you started by saying, I think this is what we take pride in, the kind of spirituality we talk about. And it's so amazing right now because all the youth today, we all are going back to it. I mean, we take so much of pride in it. So I think that's so beautiful. Nobody asked, but I want to say India to me means spirituality at its best. Prachi?
Janmadata. It's the birthplace for everyone.
Sorry. Translation, please. No, we know it.
Okay. It's the womb. So essentially, it's the womb of the entire world. Everything begins right here with us. So thank you.
Wow. And once again, thank you, judges, for curating this amazing round. Can you give yourself a huge round of applause at the end of round 2? What India means to us. One of the most fantastic round for all of you who are tuned in. This is Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale brought to you by Success Gyan. And now is the time we move quickly to the big final round. Of course, this round we will again have the bowl passed on through all of you as you take your numbers. I want to quickly tell everybody who is watching us in the comment box the final round. How has it been so far? Just one word, one adjective. And let me also remind you, we're talking about life mastery. Remember the program that I'm talking about, giving it away free, 19,999. You can win it for free. Fitness, spirituality, relationship, money, and life. We'll talk about all of this happening in the month of May. We'll let you know more about it, but you can win it for free. Okay, so your numbers. Okay. Just in case you wanted to change, would you want to change? Yes or no? No choice, you don't get that. And now is the round 3. But before we go on to round 3, okay? Now this is the most crucial round. The judges that you see right there, they made it big because of this round, the most important round. So I want to, before we go to the round 3, I want to check with the judges and the jury. What from here, what is the next big thing? Why all of this? What do you see as a ripple effect from here?
See, the way we have designed this round also, the round 3, is basically we want to know what is their vision, what is their passion, and the world needs to know about them. That's how we designed this round. You're going to talk about the round now. And I truly believe this is a platform. Anyone who feels their voice needs to be heard, needs to be in Super Speaker. You might be a working professional, you might be a businessman, you might be a homemaker. It really doesn't matter. You have one chance for the world to hear your voice. But just going through this journey, we will guarantee you will see a version of yourself you never thought existed. And by doing that, you're going to inspire your family, your friends, and the community. It's a great service to the nation, and it's actually reinventing yourself.
And I think you all are truly the testimony of what Suren said. In a year, you know what this journey has been. Energies are infectious. Just imagine from your family to community and to country, and like Suren says it, to the world, okay? And the next round is the reason why we are here. Rajiv, you'll have to tell us why and how you curated this in a sequence and what are you expecting?
The third round is actually, like Suren said, it's about them. We've understood their dream. We've understood how they see this beautiful land that we are all blessed to born in. Now we want to know what's their mission. What are they going to give the world? And that's what the round 3 is about. And Super Speaker being a platform is about creating impact. And we want to know what is the impact that they want to create in this world. What is their mission? That's what we want to know.
This is the final round of the Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale, a Success Gyan initiative. And you heard it already. This is that round where you are completely yourself, and how you can create an impact is what we're going to see. So now let me run you through the rules, okay, for this round. Judges, the time is increased for this round from 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes. So you get an additional 30 seconds. Wow, it feels so good, right? I mean, there's so much that you want to speak out, but then the time, this is exactly what the trainers go through. You know, there is so much that they have that they need to share, but time. So this time it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds for this round. Kindly make a note of what this round is called. This is your impact road map. Okay? Your impact road map. Here, you will have to cover the following points. What you teach, why people should learn from you, what will the audience learn from them, what transformation will happen to the audience. It's all about what you're going to teach, what will people learn from you, how will it impact the audience, and how will it transform their lives. Because remember, this is all about making a difference, creating an impact. Every word that you say should be able to bring about a transformation. And I think the entire jury agrees. At this point, and I think this is how the jury started, right? They didn't look at millions and millions and millions. They started by saying, even if there's the one life that I can impact and bring about a change, it's already that amazing feeling. So I'm sure, can the judges let me know that the first time, was it one life, and which was the first one life that you impacted? First one. Today it's millions, but did it start with that one life that you could impact? And
for me, it actually started with if I can deliver what I want to deliver, my life is impacted. Honestly, it started that way.
Hey, that's a good one. Self, right? Self. Wow. Oh, zor se bacha lo, no problem. Sitiya bhi bajani hai. That was an amazing answer. Prachi?
I have absolutely no recollection of what it was like. It was a haze. So I don't really remember. I think it was just one fine day it dawned on me and I actually broke down and I started crying because I had people saying that, you know what, do you have any idea what you've done to my life? Wow. And I think like I have goosebumps even now. And I think that was the day it dawned on me. So,
Sids?
For me, it was a heated conversation in a Maruti Zen car with my wife. Because I was not making much money, I was working really hard. And then she asked me, is this how it's going to be for the rest of our life? And I told her, I'm going to be underpaid for a few years of my life so that I can be overpaid for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Yep. So I wanted to do it for her. And I'm so happy I'm able to do that for my family now. Yeah.
Wow. Pooja?
I think I was one of those who was looking for her passion. And I was like, should I become a makeup artist? Should I start my own packaging business? And my husband very randomly sitting, I think what my parents were sitting, my brother was sitting. And he said, you're helping people the whole day. Why don't you become a counselor? And I think that just hit. It was like instantly. And then everybody kind of agreed. And then I spoke to my best friend the next day and I said, what do you think? And she's like, don't you know in school, that's all you were doing. And I think all the dots connected looking in hindsight.
Wow. Suren, there's a post of yours on Instagram which says that the true bliss is when the transformation happens. Can you just say that again? Because that created an impact.
I truly believe true bliss is when you are an instrument in someone else's transformation. And I'll tell you, when we started Success Gyan, I really look back, it's 10 years right now. The person we have become is priceless. More than anything else. All of us have evolved. We are not the same people we started 10 years before. It is all because of the number of transformations happened. Today, every morning, the only prayer all of us have is gratitude. There's nothing else we have. And we wake up so that we can be part of more transformations, and we're ready to chisel and do whatever is done. And I really want to thank all of you guys because this has happened because all of you, like rightly what Siddharth, you said, you told your wife that you're going to make it by saying that the number of people you're impacting. And Pooja, the number of women you're impacting. I know you had a conversation with your husband, Punit, and started off the journey, but today, so many women look up to you. The same with you, Prachi. for the number of transformations you do. Rajiv, nothing to say about you, man. You started all for India, and it's such a honor, privilege just to be in this room with four of you for the number of thousands and thousands of transformations that just happened. And when I look at this side, the 10 people here, because I've seen Siddharth Rajiv like this, a Pooja Prachi like this, and I can totally see the own versions of Siddharth, Rajiv, Pooja and Prachi here. I'm so blessed just to be in this room, because we are going to look back 10 years before and say that room produced all these things. I'm so blessed. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's an honor and privilege just to be in this room. Thank you so much.
And you've seen so many lives transform. And I just want to say that exactly, that, this journey is also witnessed. Down the line, the same jury members will say, hey, they were a part of that show. And it's such a pride to say that it's so amazing. And I have no idea the feeling you all go to with bed and wake up just to know that, hey, you've changed so many lives. I mean, the moment you change one life, that fills the heart with so much of gratitude. I can't even imagine when the numbers that you see and then, is it that moment? And hey, this is so true, okay? It doesn't matter how big you are, there is still the next level, like you say, and there is still so much that's happening back end, but you show up right there for the people who look up to you. So does that moment cover up all of the madness?
Always. Yeah. I've seen him literally sick, not even able to stand, but he can do a 12-hour, and that would be his best one-day training ever. Wow. We have no clue where he channels energy from. That's the power of having this industry. You guys are all blessed to be here, because I truly believe it is no longer about you. Yeah. It is no longer about you. Your journey is just getting started. And when that happens, you are a channel, and you're going to transform so many people's life. I think all of us have gone through this, right? All of us have gone through this here.
Take a look at Pooja. I think her eyes tell what she feels. I saw in Sid's eyes and I saw in Rajiv's eyes. Rajiv, I have to hear it from you how it feels when you see a life change in front of you. In your case, it's not a life, lives.
When Suren said that he sees the next Siddharth, Rajiv, Pooja here up on stage, I feel grateful to these guys, because I believe that there's some people watching right now who are like, I want to be the next Shruti, I want to be the next Varun, I want to be the next Sona, I want to be the next Alok, I want to be the next Aparna, I want to be the next Manisha, I want to be the next Rituparna, I want to be the next Nimrit, I want to be the next Kirtan, I want to be the next Harita. Those people are thinking that right now. And that's the ripple effect we are talking about. When we saw Blair, we said we want to be Blair. And that's the ripple effect that this platform and this space is about. So we are just paying it forward. These are names, but we are just soaking in the blessing of the universe and just paying it forward. That's what it is. Yeah.
I want to take a moment and this gets as real as it can, because I've witnessed your journey at a part where no one believed in you. No one. And you doubted yourself as well, Rajiv, to a part where today people want to be like you. I mean, this is the journey that each one of you are exactly witnessing right now. Pooja?
I think it's going to be an honor to share stage with these people. We were chosen. It was different. They've earned it. I'm looking forward to sharing the stage. I think it'll be an honor for all of us.
I think the energies for round 3 is set at a complete different level, which means that your performance is something we are really looking forward to. 2 rounds, nailed it. You won so many of the hearts, but this is that round. This is that round where you show who you are, how you impact lives, how you make difference, and make India proud. Take a break, join us back. Contestant number 1, label yourself up. So as you exit the stage and take that moment, let me quickly ask all of you how you're doing in the audience. it's all about energies. We sense it here. Do you sense it same right there? Because this is something that's so close to our heart. And I can't even tell you the kind of journey it has been. It's been a year to come to this point of deciding. It is the most difficult decision that the jury will have to take today. From 40,185, choose one speaker. I mean, I know what Pooja would say. This is really not justified. I mean, such good talent. But hey, that's how it is, right? Rules are rules, and we stick on to what we say. With that, we get started with round number 3. And can we have our first contestant?
Have you ever felt so disconnected that you did not want to appear for an exam? Relentless because of a low GPA? And pathetic because you were not sure you'll be placed or not? If any of your answers were yes, then you're not alone, because I was there and I'm here for you. You, the confused, misplaced college goer. Hi, I'm Harita Gujar, a professor come a youth architect. I help college students design their dream life by first getting their dream job. Why college students? I was an all-rounder in my school, but then college happened. I was ghosted by my boyfriend. That devastated me. Stressed because I could not talk to my parents. And I stooped so low that I tried to attempt a suicide. In 15 years, nothing has changed. Today, being a professor, I see students in the same situation, same rat race, under the same pressure. Sadly, our education system is outdated. In a survey by Hearts Foundation, 76% employers said college students do not have the skill to get a job. And that is why I'm on a mission to ignite the mindsets and skill sets of college students by developing clarity, abundance, and success in them. I run programs so that they can develop clarity of how to apply their theoretical knowledge into practical experiences. I run programs so that they develop and learn through the 3P model, where they can inculcate their interest into their passion, and I help them find their dream jobs so that they can bring home not just paychecks, but a happy, blissful life. I want them, when they see the mirror, they feel proud of what they see there. And I want to help them rub off that accumulated dust so that they can see their true reflections, turning from mundane to miraculous. Thank you.
Round 3. Coming up next, Manisha Chopra.
Hi everyone, I'm Manisha Chopra, an international makeup coach and co-founder of Seasol and Kerosol Cosmetics. I believe a spirit with a vision is a dream with a mission. You never get a second chance to make that first impression, because appearance is a type of superpower. And I have a mission. My mission is to make women realize their superpowers using makeup as a tool. Actually, makeup is just not a tool to look good or feel good. It brings out the best version of ourselves physically, which impacts the mental us too. A confidence that you get from the right makeup is truly unbelievable. With 18 years of international experience in the makeup world and coaching more than 20,000 students across the globe, I truly believe that everyone is born beautiful. But all they need to learn is how to enhance that beauty, which defines their uniqueness. As an expert, I really emphasize on those little tips and tricks to professional courses which could help my students bring out the better version of themselves and even to aspire to have a professional course and even aim to achieve financial independence. I really believe that if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you just do amazing things. Just imagine a super confident, financially independent, self-believing woman. Wouldn't that be a superpower in her own self? Well, I have a dream to eliminate the word housewife from the dictionary, especially in India, where self-love is still just a concept. And my mission is just a step towards my dream, which is a spirit with a vision. Thank you.
It's ladies going back to back. I'm so excited after Harita, Manisha. Now it is Sona Bathad.
तू कुछ भी कर ले बेटा, खाना बनाना तो तुझे सीखना ही पड़ेगा, लड़की जो ठहरी. This came from one of my favorite aunts when I was 11 years old and had spent an entire day reading. I knew what she had implied, that being a girl, no matter how smart I may be, I would eventually end up in the kitchen, so I better learn how to cook. I didn't respond to her, but in my mind told myself, no ways, I'll make a name for myself when I grow up. Little did I know that what she had said would actually come true. I got married early, and for the next decade, I spent pleasing others and meeting the expectations of my family members. I got overwhelmed and exhausted because a big part of my life was spent on doing just this. I finally decided to get up and wipe my tears and just start prioritizing my own self. There were patterns that I had to break, but I persisted, and finally the results were pleasing. I was able to carve my own identity as a life coach, and this was an enriching journey for me. Empowerment to me means having the freedom to make your own choices and to live life on your own dreams. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly challenging, especially for women, because our families and societies have expectations which they want us to fulfill. And so it is my mission to help women understand that their dreams deserve to be prioritized too, and to help them make progress. The journey from being stuck to moving forward requires constant effort at every single step. You need to push away all your resistances and need to keep moving forward. It is then that you will be able to achieve that what you want. And I can tell you, there are many women like me who are living my past story, and I want to help them overcome this by making empowering choices. This is going to be a transformational journey, and I truly want to help women do this. Thank you so much.
Moving on to the fourth finalist in the final round, round 3. Kirtan Prabhu.
Hi, I'm Kirtan, founder of College Innovators, which is incubated and supported by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, Government of India. I'm also the author of the book, Why Being Independent is Awesome and X Money Secret. It all started when my mom said, get good grades, get good marks, your life will change. I got 97 in 10th, nothing happened. Got it again in 12th, nothing happened. I was asking like, oh, this formula doesn't work. What is that, the formula? Then I said, I'm learning everything on a blackboard. It doesn't work that way, right? No matter how many years you learn swimming on blackboard, you'll never get it. You got to learn from the one who has already been there, done that. Learn from a coach who have been there. Like that is exactly what I understood, and I started doing that for the next 3 years of my life. Focus it on building self, skill, and system. As a result of that, being in college, I was able to attract over more than 17 lakhs and more in revenue as a student. That were like, my friends were like, how did you do this? What happened to you? Like, you were just our friends. Like, what made the difference? Right? Colleges started asking me. That is when, as I was graduating, I started a college inside a college. And I called it as College Innovators, where ordinary students become extraordinary. And that is the entire mission as we actually go forward with that. As a result of it, right now, in the last 7.5 years, we were able to impact over more than 35,000 plus people. And as we are going and making it happen in more than 20 different cities. Now, as a result of this, we are coming up with 3 amazing projects. Number 1 is CIIPDC, where we go and start turning any old or unused classrooms and turn that into practical makerspace, where students come and engage and make things happen. That's number 1. And the vision for the next 5 years is that we want to turn 1,000 classrooms into practical makerspace. It doesn't need to be really big. It can start from anywhere, where it doesn't need to be boring classroom. The second project that what we have started is CI Unity, your learning friend, where students learn 18 plus skills, 45 plus projects, 30 plus industrial mentorship, one-on-one coaching, mentorship, everything that they actually get it on an online platform to make it. So there is a blended model where they actually go through makerspace in the college and they go through online platform, comes together, beautiful possibility. And now I started seeing that the biggest problem, even as a student, I went through when I was in college, was I was not getting like, I'm learning from the faculties, with all due respect to faculties, but I wanted to learn from somebody who have been there, done that, right? That is when we saw the gap of academia and industry. I said, I want to bridge this gap. How are we going to bring? So in CI Academy, we started this, where we bring the country's best into the classroom, where this possibility is actually created, where from the comfort of their classroom, they're actually getting the country's best and learning in the classroom. And that is the vision that what we started in CI Academy. So now the journey, like I still remember this. It all started from this, right? It all started from this little one, and that's my heart, right? It started with this. And now the mission is actually use this and also have the light and bring this transformation in as many people's life as possible. Let's make this happen. I need all your support to make this happen. Thank you, everyone.
Judges, can I sneak into your scores? How is it going? Scores.
So far, so good. Very, very good. Very,
Can
very
I
tight.
see
We're
the
breaking
scores?
hits. No, you
No.
can't see the scores.
No, just like the examination pad, hide it, hide it. Okay, I want to ask you, judges, how it's going. And, you know, I think we've always seen so many men as, you know, the best speakers and all. You know, so proud on this platform because we have 6 women, okay? And I'll ask the men, jury men, to tell how does it feel. Artie is ready to grab the mic.
You know me. I'm a pure feminist. Right? Like, I feel a happy home starts with a happy woman. If there's a happy home, then you have a happy country. So it's so fulfilling to see all these women come here and shine. And they say India is changing, right? This is the change right in front of you.
You forgot to say happy marriage, happy wife, and your happy life. It all starts from her. Sits.
Yeah, I think women are, it's like the yin and yang. Both are, it makes the whole equation complete. And what we've seen in the last probably so many, thousands of years where it's a male-dominant society, but I think now when you're able to see that there's a balance that can be created where the women come forth with their intellect, with their creativity, with their capacity, and when we work together, that's going to create a true union of progress in this world. It's not just a one-sided game. Yeah.
And what's it said, no? I'll just squeeze in, okay? We do something called the Women Growth Summit, and I cannot tell you how we support each other right there. It's so beautiful because this is something that, when women come together, we make this world a beautiful place. And Pooja's mission is about raising the feminine energy in the world because she believes that all of this misalignment that's happening in the world, whether Mother Earth is suffering or we are suffering, is because of this energy right there. So ladies are not even going to talk on this round. Prachi, you of course get so proud because, it's you all, again, you started it and now it's just started and now there is no, look at the number, 60% today is women on the show right here as finalists. Such a proud moment for us. Prachi, I can see emotions in your eyes. And why does it, is it because our journeys have been that way that we had to fight? But I'm glad it's happening. This is that transformation period as such. So do you think, I know emotions are pride and also sometimes this thing, we should have done this earlier.
Actually, the truth is this. When I see women doing immensely well, I'm not surprised. Because who leads the world? We do. We've always led. It's just that now everyone's acknowledging it. Yeah. And having said that, like you rightly said, sometimes some of us have had to fight our way. And because we've discovered that we can support each other and then the fight is less painful, now I think we are coming properly into the light.
Wow. I'll tell you my biggest fight as a woman, okay? Every time somebody calls me, any call center, room room service, housekeeping, they say, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Sir? Really have to fight for my feminism, sir? So that's what happens to me. So finally, if not you, so many women transformation wouldn't happen.
I'm very, very happy to see that the final has got 60% women. My office has got 57% women. And I can tell you this, women are not equal to men. They're actually better. As simple as that. If you really see India, India's got more women god than men gods.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And I'm actually seeing right now the world is waking up to the fact that women are really good at what they do. I think they balance home and office much better than men do. So it's so happy to see in this stage it's 60% women. And we're in the last round. We really want to see who's going to win.
Hey, but it's impossible if the lady this was her mission, right? And the largest community today we have of women, and every woman following every woman being the goddess. Pooja, this is because of you. You have to tell us. That's why saving the best.
While we women are doing a great job of the fight that we are putting up, on this stage, I want to speak about Rajiv, Sid and Suren, who I've known so closely. The way they are supporting this mission of mine, I think without the men, this mission is completely incomplete. So I don't think it's even possible. So now to see this happening to me, that means so much. That, our men are coming around, our sons are coming around. My father is saying things like, I'm so proud of you. Or, I wanted to buy him something. And the other day he said, he was hesitant to take it because from the daughter, he doesn't want to take it. But then he said, but that's what you're working for, right? To break the patriarchy, they. And I'm loving that. And I just have to acknowledge these three guys. I speak to them so often and sometimes I forget my own biases and they show it to me. So it's just wonderful.
So on your left is your accountability partner. On your right is your best friend. Right to right is? Rajiv is your?
I think inspiration.
Ah.
I just love the man he is, absolutely.
La 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 la. What do you have to?
वो inspiration बोली तो romantic music.
But the way you're
कौन
blushing,
बनाया तुझे MC?
the way you're blushing definitely look like I love that. So on that note, before we move further, okay, Suren, Sid, and Rajiv, I think Prachi and Pooja, you'll agree, they in real life, the kind of respect they give to women, we sense it, right? And it's just not that, it happens at, any of the stages. They are truly what they are in front of the camera, what they are behind. There's nothing that they put up. And that's the beauty about the stage. Again, as real as it gets. This is Super Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale. And we are down to the most important round, the third round. And joining us up next is our contestant. I'll leave it as a surprise for all of you because this contestant has something very special.
I'm Shruti, software engineer by degree, personality and mind coach by passion, and entrepreneur totally by chance. Born in Punjab, and during that time, there were two buses who were leaving. One towards the medical college, another one towards the engineering. I voted the engineering one because that was easier. Next logical step was to get into a corporate giant. Work for Siemens, then Cisco. Great money, great work, love, married to the love of my life, two adorable kids. Life was sorted from outside. From inside, I was sulking with the desire to do more and be more, but caged into my own self-defeating identity which said, who are you? ऐसे तैसे यहाँ तक पहुँची है, काम चला. Young kids at home, घर संभाल. This is how the life works for everyone. I personally feel we don't need the world to bring us down. हम लोग खुद के लिए काफ़ी हैं. And sometimes we do it at the comfort of our own house. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of my own self. One day, my friend pushed me into a room of magic, success Gyan. The Shruti who entered and the Shruti who came out wasn't the same. Today, I'm an internationally certified image consultant, personal branding coach, life coach, NLP coach, this coach and that coach. This is to impress the people who needs my certification. What do I actually do? Every heart, every soul I meet, I see a lot, Shruti, in it. And today I help them to rewire their relationship with their own self and with the world by working on their mindset and on their personality. I strongly believe that skills and talents are not enough if you don't have these three: confidence, courage, and charisma. It has been an honor to train over 7,000 people through my Charismatic You company with over 500-star rating on social media. In short, happily transformed lives. Every heart that dreams, I want you to know, I want to help you. Break free from the habit of being yourself. Your past does not decide your future. Start desiring, because when you desire for the desire also desires for you. Know that confidence looks freaking gorgeous on you. Build on it and wear it every single day. Because when you rise, the whole family rise. And when the family rise, the whole country rise. Thank you.
We're getting to the core, to the crux, the reason why the entire super speaker came up with impact and transformation. Joining us up next is Rituparna.
Judges, do you know, a few years back, my life was just like my iPhone. Supercharged in the morning, in the afternoon I used to get an alert, low battery, and in the evening when there was important work, switched off. This is how my energy levels were. And in order to make my energy levels optimum, what I started doing was I started doing a research. I started going to people and I started asking them, how is it that they can work with same level of energy throughout the day? Because what is important is not how much work we do, but with what intensity work we do is all that matters. So when I did this research, I found out two things. Number one, the more we will want to grow professionally, the more we will have to grow personally. And in personal life, there are 5 important aspects: health, wealth, relationships, rejuvenation, and spirituality. So I sat with myself, did an analysis of all of these 5 pillars of my life. When I did an analysis, I got to know where is it that I'll have to improve, and that is where I started building habits for myself. Now I can proudly tell all of you all that today my energy levels, if I start my day at 7 a.m., is same as what I end at 7 p.m. Now, this is the same thing that I wanted to take to all small and mid-sized entrepreneurs, because I was fed up of one word that many of them used to say: stress. I want to eliminate this one word called as stress because of one problem that many of my family members are facing: acidity. Right? So that is the reason I have designed a program called as C, which stands for Super Energetic Entrepreneurs. In this program, I do analysis, then we design habits. Now, to make it more interesting, we bring in an accountability game so that this is practiced. Lastly is the premium model if people want to work with me personally. Now, what is it that I want to do? I want to take this program to a global level. And to end with is this one thing. C stands for Super Energetic Entrepreneurs. I also have defined it as success is equal to energy plus enthusiasm. Let me close off with one last quote. Darkness is nothing but absence of light. Stress is nothing but absence of positive energy. So I want to spread this positive energy to the world. Thank you so much.
Ooh, positive energies. And that was Rituparna. Next up is Alok Tong.
Hi, I'm Alok Tank. I'm a mindfulness and a mindset coach on a mission to help working professionals live a life that is stress-free, full of clarity and confidence by integrating strategic mindfulness principles and frameworks. This is how I introduce myself in my programs and my webinars. And you know what? I keep on receiving this question. Alok, your mission sounds super inspiring, but why only working professionals? Don't others deserve to live a life that is stress-free, full of clarity and confidence? And I'm like, everyone deserves to live that life. And that's the reason I have a bigger vision to build a mindful world. But I naturally gravitate towards working professionals because I was a working professional once upon a time. Yes, I come from a corporate background. 13 plus years of stressful work experience. I know. how it feels to be there. I know how it feels when you have a crazy boss in front of you. I know how it feels when you have a demanding client with unreasonable demands. I know how it feels when you're mentally, emotionally, and physically torn off, and what this does to your relationships, to your personal life. I have been through that. But you know what? My mindfulness and meditation practices have really helped me to build that inner calm, peace, that space wherein I can unbox a lot of clarity so that I respond and not react. And don't you think this is what the world needs today? Because uncertainty and ambiguity is a part and parcel of life. I generally tell this, and very often in all my programs, I say this, you know what? Life is not a straight line, it's a curve. We all will have our ups and downs. But when we learn to stand strong and tall in these ambiguities, that's when we discover our true power. I really love what Les Brown has to say. He says that when things go wrong, don't go with them. Yes, but this is what we generally do. And that's where I am here to help every working professional out there, because I see myself in them, struggling to balance work and life. I'm here to help you with proven strategies, techniques, and frameworks that will help you to balance out yourself so that you can equally give importance to your life, to your wife, to your husband, to your children, to the society, to your contribution, to your self-growth. And that's where I say that I'm on a mission to help working professionals to live a life that is stress-free, full of clarity and confidence. And I'm committed to this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alok. Round 3. Here we're talking about your impact roadmap. Just a quick reminder that all of the finalists get a 2.5 minutes in this round. The participants will have to cover the following pointers: what they teach, why people should learn from them, what will their audience learn from them, and what transformation will happen to their audience. Up next, Nirmit Sinha Goel.
Hi, I'm Nirmit Sinha Goel, a life coach specializing in parenting. I help parents design their child's life holistically and make them future ready. 10 years back, I was blessed with a daughter, but along with that came a challenge. She was born with hearing loss. I was grappling in the dark, trying to figure out how to bring out the best in her. Today, she's a confident kid, a digital miracle, having developed 3 apps at the age of 10, an A sports girl, and doing well academically too. How did I do it? Through customized conscious parenting as against generalized parenting with common sense and trial and error. Now that I know its power, I cannot keep sitting on the gold mine. It helped me cross my chasm of despair, and now I want to bring it to the world so that all parents can create miracles in their child's life. I call it Miracle by Design. For this purpose, I have created a comprehensive, customized parenting program where parents discover their child's uniqueness, resolve the behavioral issues at the roots, use their strengths as a tool to overcome the weaknesses, to build a bond of trust and empathy, so that in times of dilemma, the child goes to them to seek their advice rather than fall in traps. Currently, a curriculum of 19th century is being taught by teachers of 20th century to the students of 21st century. With me, the parents make their children future ready. Our life struggles are because of the patterns that are formed in our childhood. If you just take care of the childhood of your child's life is sorted. I am on a mission to help parents crack the code, the unique code of their child's excellence through customized parenting, unleashing their hidden potential. I want to start a parenting revolution in our country where every parent is empowered to lead their path of your child to success and happiness. You cannot set up your child for success by age-old parenting techniques. It's like trying to win a Formula 1 race with a Maruti 800. So let us, together, you and me, build a Ferrari for your child to shine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nirmit Sinha Goel. 2 more to go. And then the final scores to find out the ultimate champion, the best speaker in the country. This is Super Speakers Season 1 Grand Finale. Up next, Varun Mehta.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on a mission to help people achieve peak health, transform their bodies, and rewind their age. And I'm more than qualified to teach that because I know pain and I know joy. I know the pain of immobility, disease, lifestyle disorders that I've suffered through all my life. And I know the joy of bouncing back from that. I know the joy of starting to living up to my potential because I was able to heal myself. Because there ain't no potential until you have health. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm also on a mission because I've done tons and tons of courses on it. I've studied this over a decade, starting with myself and then applying to other people as well. So how I do that is I take people on a journey. On this journey, they learn the usual stress management, workouts, diets, but besides that, they learn evolutionary dynamics, which I think is at the heart of the problem. The fact is, we are like cavemen living in a modern environment. And that is really the heart of the problem because we are spoiled for choice. But we don't know what we're eating, what we're consuming, is it adequate for the right body type? And because that caveman used to live in a different environment and we live in a different environment, so that's really the heart of the problem. It's basically unhappy genes. Besides that, they learn the difference between primary and secondary foods. Secondary foods just being what's on our plate. Primary food is something that nourishes us at a much deeper level. It's about our core relationships. It's about our spiritual relationship with the universe. It's about how meaningful our work is. And it's also about creativity, fun, play, all the good stuff. Then they learn about biohacking, which is using science, your environment, and your biology to stack the odds in your favor. Then you learn about bioindividuality, which is there is no one size fits all. You go on social media, you see so many things out there. It just seems like this workout, that fat diet, and it's assuming that everyone is the same, but not everyone is the same. At the end of the journey, what people can expect, the results they can expect are real, visual, and non-visual markers. Their body composition changes, their metrics change, and you can see that. And what you don't see is the higher energy. They start sleeping a lot better. They feel much, much better about it, as you can see. I'm very passionate about it because I've seen so much suffering, unnecessary suffering. 90% of problems and lifestyle disorders today are curable. However, the medical community is not equipped to do that. And hence, there is a massive, massive problem. We are being misled on a very large scale as well. And I want to correct that, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just heartbreaking to see all that suffering. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why I do what I do.
And the last finalist, last round, Aparna Ganesh.
Hi, I'm Aparna Ganesh, a video excellence coach. I am on a mission to help business owners reach their potential clients a lot quicker by teaching them video creation and marketing techniques. When I was growing up, my father said to me, do whatever you wish, just do it well. Excitedly, I started modeling in 1998, jumped on to studying film and television production, went on to directing ad films, branded content, working in Star TV, and even being an assistant director in a Mani Ratnam film. But all wasn't hunky-dory because very often I felt like my voice wasn't heard. I felt like I was stuck, and I asked myself if I was doing well enough. I realized for my potential to get a full chance of success, I need to show up and market myself. I studied hard and figured a way to carve my space in the digital media. I launched my online beauty content channel called Joy Geeks in 2018, which was meant for empowering women. Soon, we earned about 75,000 people following us across social media as of early 2022. The YouTube platform itself picked me up as their next up winner and helped me with understanding, with lots of training, how YouTube works. I had found my way to make my name, make my voice heard, make my living, and create an impact. I was now on a mission to empower others with all my professional expertise and social media learnings so they could show up for themselves. I teach people how to overcome their fear on camera, how to create strategic content, how to make professional looking videos easily from home, and how to market themselves extensively. I'm delighted that my students are creating so many more videos than before. They are camera confident, they can shoot and publish easily, and of course, they are far more visible in the market. As a result of which, they will build credibility, build the trust as compared to their competition. They're going to shine brighter, have better conversions, and get huge sales and income. One of my students, Snehal, who was so camera shy, creates tons of videos today for the Diabetic Foundation, and one of her videos crossed 60,000 views. I am so encouraged and motivated by this transformation. I am stronger in my mission to help you succeed through videos. Thank you.
Can you all believe that's the end and now you will have to do the tough job? Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of round 3, which means this is the time the final scoring happens with the jury. This is the time the jury might have strategic decisions to make and really putting them in spotlight. Now, I always wanted to be like the jury members, like because they are our mentors, but at this point I feel, nah, itni stress nahi hogi. Let them take the stress because this is so difficult. As our judges do the final scoring, it's time for me to get the 10 finalists up on stage. You're watching with us. It's live on our YouTube channel. This is Super Speaker, the hunt for India's Best Speaker Season 1 Grand Finale. May I request the 10 finalists to join us up on stage. Finalists, a moment of smile and also a moment of relief. We are done with the 3 rounds! And the good news is, the stress from our end here is over. But let's put the stress right there. Stress on you guys. Now let us know who the winner is. Okay, so like I said, now it's time. You all gave your best and may the best win. Now, you can see the judges, oh my God, they might have to, really take in time right there because this is that final score. It's, Sid, it looks like you're ready already, okay. But I'm going to give a few minutes to our judges because they are going to total up the scores of round 1, round 2, and round 3. As they do that, okay, I want to take a moment firstly to acknowledge the bond that each one of you have made in this journey. I saw you guys backstage. I saw how you encouraged each other and how you pushed each other to perform for the best. I honestly felt like coming just in between you guys and being a part of it because it was so good. Can you please hold each other's hand? And no matter who becomes the winner, like you've already heard it, all of you are winners. So can you give a nice, tight, press to the ones around and they've supported you? And can you just say, cheers to the Super 10! Oh, what a journey this one has been, right? And our judges definitely need that time because it's going to be the final scores. So here is the news. Now, this time, the prizes are so big and 1 year, 1st April, 2021 to where we are today, okay, 9th April 2022, and more than that, the journey, the rounds, and oh my God, how many of you have new followers, the publicity, yeah? How many of you have, like somebody suddenly has come up to you and said, hey, we saw that video and we are inspired. You've gone through that journey, it's so amazing, and everything is so beautiful. So I want to now say that we are getting bigger because we need more. And we are officially launching Super Speaker Season 2 tomorrow. Season 2 gets bigger and better. You know how many registrations we're expecting? more than 5 lakh registration. And prize money, the winner gets not just to be on stage and become a star and the whole country knowing the winner, but also walks back home with a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees. And overall, we have 50 lakh rupee prizes to be given away. How awesome is that? So if you want to be a part of the season 2, then all you need to do is we are opening up the pre-registration. Hey, let me tell you, you don't need to be a trainer or a coach. You can be anyone from any walk of life. All you need to do is if you have a heart to make a difference and bring about transformation, then just register. You heard it from them that they just had the intention. The rest the jury did and the team did. They got out the best from them and they are here on this stage and they themselves don't believe how the journey has been from who they were a year ago to who they are today. So we are opening up the registration. This is the pre-registration because the launch is happening tomorrow on the 10th April 2022. As we open up the pre-registration, the link is something that our team will put up. So I'm going to request all of you to please ensure that you just register right away. And as they register, let me ask, I'll have a microphone, okay, that will be passed on right here. So actually, let me just randomly ask, okay. Kirtan, I love your energy, okay. So what would you say for those who are registering? How has it been for you? What would you say for the ones who are registering for Super Speaker Season 2?
Super Speaker reality show is really, really amazing because it gives an opportunity to explore, experience, and express who we are, right? Really bring that, what we got in us. And this is really beautiful. Just make it happen, guys. This is a temple. Possibility is happening. Thank you, Success Gyan. Thank you, Suren. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Kirtan, I feel your journey. And this has to be experienced. This is not something that can be justified in words. It's an experience that you must go through. Thank you so much, Kirtan. And I think I'm definitely registering just for the journey. It's been so beautiful. You made friends, transformation, so amazing. Let me see, who do I want to pick up next? Varun Mehta. For all those who are registering, by the way, the link is only valid until this live, okay? So please ensure you just register. This is the pre-registration link. So, Varun?
Yes, I believe finding your voice is very important in life. I know I was a slow kid, weak kid, and I was always bullied, so I was always very low on confidence. But finding my voice, especially through a platform like this, has been extremely important. And guys, communicating your ideas is the #1 skill you need to develop today. And this journey fast-tracks that process.
Whew. And this is a reality show like none other. Have you ever dreamt of being on that stage, the spotlight on you, people in the audience right there, you being yourself, just passing on the message, all the struggles that you want, and you don't want anyone to go through it, just with that intention. As you can just imagine that entire crowd right there, and you're able to make difference at a time that world really needs it. If you ever dreamt of it, this is that moment. Just go. The link is right there. Pre-register. Just put in your name, email ID, phone number. Don't worry about anything else. The details will be given to you very shortly. So I have it open only for 1 more minute. After that, it won't be valid. So Nirmit, do you want to say something about your journey? And do you want to say how and why they should register for Season 2?
I would say, why won't you? You know, the journey is just uphill from here. You know, who you become as a person is all that matters. Forget the competition or anything of that sort. All of us, what we have become in this whole journey, definitely we were not what we were 1 year back. So this is definitely, it's only up, it's win, win, win. It's just win, 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 as Rajiv says. It's just win, win, win.
Woo. And I must say that I've seen this with all of our jury members. When Rajiv completes the PACE program, you know, I have seen people in tears, you know, standing right there to just come and say, thank you. Just that. That moment, I really don't know what I mean, I don't know any profession on earth that can make you feel so fulfilled when you know what you've done truly. And it's again straight from heart. There is nothing that's made up. You practice what you preach, and then you're able to do that. I've seen people stand in queue. Sid, you have thousands and thousands of life impacted. Pooja, I don't even have to, I've witnessed how your tribe women, they just have brought so, I don't even have to tell you how beautiful it becomes. Prachi, Suren, how many millions of life? How does it feel? Isn't it the most respectful? I don't know. Is there a word that you can all give for it? Just one word. It's too difficult, but what's that word? Apart from fulfillment, because I know that's... Blessing? Prachi? Rajiv?
I think it is a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah. Suren?
Yeah, gratitude, blessing, that's all we can think of, nothing else.
So next, I know that I will be saying that when you're on that stage, it happened right here, and I'm going to then say that there's a cue right there just to say, thank you. Okay, with that, guys, we also promised everybody that we have a very special program called the Life Mastery. Now, this program covers all the areas of life that we should have been thought about way long ago. Finance, physical fitness, mental fitness, relationship, emotional fitness, and most importantly, how to contribute, how to lead a holistic, abundant life, and how not to keep complaining, but lead a life completely holistic in a way that I can say it's an and life. Now, this is called as Life Mastery Program. More details about this. Suren, I promised everybody that we have a gift. It's 19,999, but come on, what do you have for all of them?
Something we've been working on for quite some time, and this is the first time we are doing it. It's happening on May 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. As we said, we're going to price this program as 19,999. But since people have been there from the evening, it's a long evening, and we really want to reward them. And to all our Success Gyan customers and people who are experiencing it for the very first time, if you're in this room, if you're watching this, my team is going to put a link. Just put your name, phone number, email ID. It's a gift from Success Gyan, all of us. Come on May 14th. Experience Life Mastery from all these masters. Rajiv is going to talk about and life. Pooja is going to talk about relationships. Siddharth is going to speak. Prachi is going to speak. That one day will really get you started. So thank you, Divya. And I'm really, really looking forward. So please click the link and register for the Life Mastery program.
So the link is put up by our team in the comment box. Let me tell you that Sids will be talking about spirituality. I don't know anybody better than him in the country for the life that he leads. He's spiritually so grounded. He's minimalistic. I think you need to learn a lot from him. And of course, I've been telling about this. Stop complaining about this or that and lead an and life. My life changed when I heard him speak about this. Rajiv Talreja will be talking on it. Who better than Pooja Punit talking about relationship? Prachi Mayakar will talk about money because when she didn't have control over it, how she lost it and then how she got it back, nobody better than her to talk about it. And fitness, Thaddeus Lawrence, let me tell you, he's 49. Yeah, you can't believe it because fitness, who better than him? Dr. Meghna Dikshit will talk about emotions because it's very important we understand how the brain works right there and not allow emotions to take over and affect the other areas of our life. Savan Kapoor will talk on profession, Shiny Surendran on wellness, and nobody better than him to talk about charity and contribution. Suren will be talking on that. These are the topics that will be covered. You don't want to miss it. I'm just giving last 10 seconds, so please ensure that you're registering. All you need to do is put in your name, email ID, phone number, and the rest of the details will reach you. This is the Life Mastery program. And with that, I'm just going to give 10 seconds. It will close because here we are to that moment that for a year we have been waiting for. Before we move on to the moment, I'm going to take the final names. As I tell these final names, I want you to come a step forward, wave, say thank you to the ones who have been with us through the evening, because this will be your final round as finalists. You never know, next could be as a winner. Let me first call on Video Excellence creator and coach, Aparna Ganesh. Mindfulness and mindset coach, Alok Tong. Youth architect empowering youth to design their dream life, Harita Gujar. author, entrepreneur, educator, Kirtan Prabhu. International makeup coach, Manisha Chopra. India's leading parenting expert for hearing impaired, Nirmit Sinha Goel. TEDx speaker and a lifestyle coach, Rituparna Sharma. TEDx speaker and India's leading personality and mind coach, Shruti Chaudhary. Confidence and life coach, Sona Batad. Integrative nutrition and lifestyle coach, Varun Mehta. And ladies and gentlemen, the last time that I present to you our top 10 finalists of Super Speakers Season 1 Grand Finale Hunt for the next best speaker. All the very best. Now we move to that moment where we announce the winners. But before that, guys, just get in and have a group hug. Come on, wish each other. And this is that moment where, one winner. Woohoo! Okay, all the very best. Woohoo! And look into each other's eyes and just wish all the very best. All the best. And I'm sure you're going to be happy for whoever the winner is. May the best win. And guys, before we allow the jury to tell us, can we give a round of applause to our jury because they have gone through a lot of stress. And now I invite the jury to come up on stage. Final announcements. So, jury up, please. Suren, take over.
It was a very tough job. Trust me. What do you think, guys?
We fought.
Literally, that's the right word to use. It was really tough. But somebody has to be a winner, right? And as we've been telling from the evening, everyone in this room, all 10 of you are winners for us. Because from 40,185, season 1, you guys are the last 10 people standing on stage. And the way you guys did what you did today, round 1, round 2, round 3, it was amazing. The number of times we teared up, the number of times, I've lost count actually. I really lost count. That just shows the quality this country has to offer. And the goal of making India a training capital of the world is just happening. I can just see it's happening in this room. So big thank you from us. First, a big thank you for being part of this journey and inspiring so many people, because you guys will always say you were the season 1 finalist. So you are part of history in the making, because we know Super Speaker is going to get bigger and better. Season 2 is going to be 5 lakh people, and I want you guys to come back and really help those people when they are in Super 100 and so on, because this journey is not over here. You're going to come back. It's a legacy for you guys where you come back and really help other people. So are you guys ready? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. No heartbreaks. Ready? We are going to celebrate every person who wins here. Do you have the commitment? Yes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out some names, and I want these names to come forward. Okay? So, one of that person is going to win an award. That's right, okay? I'm going to call out names here. We'll start. Alok, can you come forward? Aparna, can you come forward? Harita, can you come forward? Kirtan, can you come forward? Manisha, can you come forward? Nirmit, can you come forward? Rituparna Sharma, can you come forward? Sona, can you come forward? So, 2 people I didn't call. Where are the 2 people here? Shruti and Varun. One of you is the winner and one of you is the runner-up. So you just wait for right now, okay? Okay. Second runners-up. Rajiv, you know how tough it was, correct? One of you is going to be the second runner-up, but we said it's so tough. Okay, I'm going to be here so people can see me. One of you is going to be the second runner-up. It was so tough to do this, and we couldn't just pick one name. It's not one. We couldn't even pick two names. Because it was so tight, so tough. So as a jury, we sat and said, for us, all 8 of you are second runners up, and the 50,000 cash award goes to each one of you for being the second runner up. Congratulations, guys. You guys are awesome. So all of you are second runners for season 1's final. Okay? Can we get the 15,000 check award here? So from Success Gyan, from a jury, all of you, can you please come closer? Each one of you gets a 50,000 cash award for being the second runner-up in Super Speaker Season 1 final. Can I have the jury members here?
Woohoo! Everybody, these are the second runners-up for the Super Speaker Season 1, getting 50,000 rupees each.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have to wait because we're going to figure out who's going to be the title winner. Rajiv, can you do the honors?
And Rajiv, can I request everybody to please come a step behind, jury at the center, and Shruti and Varun at the center, please.
If both of you can take center stage. Okay. Before I announce who has won the title of the Super Speaker Season 1, I just want everybody to know how this process worked of picking the winners. So each one of us had ranked all the 10 speakers across the 3 rounds on 5 parameters. The first 2 rounds had a point system of 10 points for each parameter, a total of 50 points on the 5 parameters. And the third round had 20 points for each parameter, which was a total of 100 rounds. So overall, on a score of 200, each and every one of you were ranked. Then after that, I must say this, some of you, it was a common pattern across the 10 of you, that you excelled in one round and one round went a little so-so. So it gave us a very, very equal score across the 3 rounds. And that increased our problems. Because each one of us on the jury had a different top 5. Right? And then that led to us choosing our top 5, ranking them 1 to 5, and then looking at who are the common names, and based on the ranking they've received in the top 5 from the jury side, we arrived at the top 2. Because the margin between the both of you is barely a point. Okay. And before we announce the winner, one of the things that this entire Super Speaker journey has been witness to, and all of you have experienced it, is working together in this journey. Like Divya spoke about how you were supporting each other, and that's been true for the entire journey. You worked in teams through the journey of Super Speaker. So here's what we want to do before we announce the winner. We would want each one of you, the both of you, to share why you think the other person deserves to win. So Varun, we're going to start with you because you've seen each other through this journey and there's something that inspires you about each other. So if you can share what about Shruti inspires you and why do you think she deserves to win, we'll give you the opportunity first.
Sure, thank you. Bunch of things. I've known Shruti before, and we've worked together a little while, and she's she's a thorough professional at what she does. And I've watched her Super 10 video, the Super 100 to Super 10 video. Highly motivational. It was about her own inspirational story, and I got motivated by it. So, thank you.
Awesome. Shruti, why do you think Varun deserves to win, and what about him inspires you?
So I've seen Varun doing his work, and I think he's the walking, talking, breathing person who what he talks, he's actually an ideal for that. And I have huge respect for what he has created for himself and the vision he has for the world and what he wants to create for others as well. So total utmost respect for what he does and where he is.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, Varun, what you said about Shruti, that she's someone who truly spreads that energy and motivation, we totally believe that. Shruti, what you said about Varun, that he's a walking, talking idol of what he teaches. So on this platform of Super Speaker, the first season winner, Shruti, we would like you to have the honor to congratulate and give a tight hug to the winner of season 1, which is Varun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Super Speaker Season 1 winner, Integrative Nutrition and Lifestyle Coach. Let me present to you Varun Mehta. Jury, may I request you to come forward and do the honors, hand over the trophy, and
We'll first give the first runner-up. Let's do the first runner-up first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Super Speaker Season 1, first runners-up, may you please come forward. TEDx speaker and India's leading personality and mind coach, Shruti Chaudhary, please take the center stage. And can we hear it for Shruti Chaudhary, everyone? ₹75,000. Congratulations, and the title of being the runners-up of the first ever Super Speaker Season 1. And to that moment that we have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, let's present to you Super Speaker Season 1 winner, Varun Mehta! Jury, may you please come forward to hand over the check, please. And ladies and gentlemen, in the chat box, can you just type Varun, 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 Super Speaker Season 1 winner, the best speaker. Let's hear it from Varun Mehta. Yes.
I mean, just saying it's an honor would be a cliche. To be amongst you, my entire email inbox. I mean, when you have people like this, okay, then you don't need to worry about negativity around you, the world wars and things like that, because you know transformation happens right here. So I'm really honored to be part of this company. Thank you.
I have a surprise for Varun. Rajiv, if you may get close to Varun. And I want to see all the faces of all of you, okay? So come a little forward. Now, you know what? Someone needs to hold the trophy along with you. And again, this is live, right? I heard someone just have tears of joy when Varun Mehta was declared as the winner. So she has to be right here. We have your wife Vaishali right here for you. It's a little surprise. Vaishali, come on up right here. And everybody, can you give a round of applause to Vaishali? Okay, and as they go through this moment, let me tell you, we literally saw our judges fight for this particular moment. So this is truly a moment that we want to cherish. Before we let you all go, firstly, I think all of you agree, today we feel this energy because of all of you right there continuously supporting us by joining. Just by joining, by commenting, you have supported us. So can we all please give a round of applause to everyone right there watching us live? Thank you so much. You know, hashtag super speaker, hashtag success Gyan. And we're closing this event with the link last time. Super Speaker Season 2 launching tomorrow. Pre-registration link is put in right now. And the Life Mastery link is put in right now. With that, I want to take a moment to thank each one of you. We have created history again and again and again. And with that, Suren, the final words, please.
Say, Varun, Shruti, all of you. It's been such an emotional journey for the jury here. We literally saw our lives play out. And when we connect the dots, an event like this changed our life. I will guarantee you, your life will never be the same again. And I will guarantee you, each one is going to go touch, inspire and transform millions of lives. A big thank you from Team Success Gyan for taking the courage to participate in this and inspiring so many people. And I know you guys are going to come back and inspire people who are going to be in Season 2 together. Let's make India what it deserves to be. Let's make India the training capital where the world comes and learns from us. A big thank you from all of us here from the jury. We're signing off. Super Speaker Season 1 Finals. Varun Mehta. See you guys in Season 2, which is going to get bigger and better.
Good night, everybody. See you soon on the other side. And you know how you need to stay connected with us. On Instagram, our handle is Success Gyan India. On our Facebook, our page is Success Gyan. For all the summits, you can log on to www.successgyan.com. Once again, thank you all. Have a great evening ahead. Good night, goodbye, and God bless.